What? Oh. Oh, good God. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. You're first, at least in the chat. You're first, at least in the chat here, so. This is odd. Seismitoad? Weird. If you notice, we have a very funny item on the Cinderace. Hoping to make it work. It's the only item that works. I hate to say it. This is Jeremy's idea. Magic trick? Sure. What would that be? Chat. Spot. Whoa! That was Brutal with the 20 gifted. Oh my goodness. Not even doing it when people are here. Thank you for the. Oh my goodness. Did you get a bonus or something? What's going on? Thank you for the 20 gifted. That's crazy. No clout? Oh, okay. No clout. No clout. Didn't happen. Didn't happen. Yo, nice. Thank you for that. Spreading the love a little bit. Asthmatic. Hello. Happy Sunday. Yeah, it's a pretty good Sunday, I would say. You know, honestly, good stuff. Good stuff. Thank you, Bruno. It's been good. I've been getting my homework on track. I've been getting streaming stuff a little bit more sorted out, kind of getting that stuff figured out. So thanks for spreading the love. I thought that said Pokimane got a sub for a second. It did not, but big thank you for that. Much appreciated. Are you playing in this now? I think I saw you respond saying you were playing it. Oh yeah, me too. Me too. T-Tar and Court change Ace is very good, and they're maxing. Jump in a sec. All right, cool. I'm not gonna say this is a good test of a team, but I feel like at least if you lose to something, it'll be good to know. Good to know that you lost to something. I don't know what this Seismitoad's doing. We don't have the in-game music on, right? Turn that. Okay, so they do hit that. Cool. Yeah, because I was expecting. I wasn't expecting a water move. Maybe I was expecting water or ground, and water comes out into the Ferrotherm, which I'm super cool with. Now the question's like, oh, that's so close. Oh, man. I was going to say, I could go back to T-Tar. I could be absolutely nutty and go back to T-Tar. But I don't know if that's the play. Gotta be honest. Their team was so weak to T-Tar, I want to save it. But maybe they're equally weak to Ferrothorn. I didn't actually check. Zapdos. Oh, Zapdos. No, I only want to go back to T-Tar, so I'll have the speed advantage. And also, I feel like this is the play. All around, I feel like this is the play here. And yes, I put undefeated in the title, even though I'm only... Here, let me move this down. Yes, we're 0-0, and I put undefeated in the title. Okay, come on, you can't blame me. We haven't lost. We haven't played a game, but we haven't lost. So, therefore, no lies. No getting scammed. They switch out the Whimsicott. Who's that? Oh, indeedy. Well, this is a fine place for Tyranitar to be then, I guess. I should have hit Seismitoad. I guess I can hit next turn. T-Tar comes in. So we are faster than Seismitoad, so it would have been good. Would have been good for sure to hit the Seismitoad there. Look at the Smash lesson. Let's go. I don't like that he's Berry. I hope that's a geyser into my Thundy, I mean. Yeah. Now, that's kind of unfortunate. Because I think that they're Swift Swim. So I kind of feel like I have to max guard here. Because I should have hit Seismitoad that turn. Throwing for content, as always. Should have hit Seismitoad. But I think I can guard. And like switch to Feeny. Because I feel like they max guard, or not max guard, what am I saying? I feel like they follow me and they geyser Thundy. Or maybe they ooze Thundy, but they have to hit Thundy there. And so like, that's pretty good. And now I got a couple of options, but I know they got Indeedee, I know they got Whimsicott. Feeny's in a pretty good spot right now. I wanna say that if I switch Feeny to like Ferrothorn, they're gonna Sludge Bomb it. I entered with the wrong item on horse. What do you have? Vest, I guess? Vest wouldn't be too bad, right? I want a Wild Charge and Muddy Water. Watch them be Water Absorb. There's no way they're Water Absorb, but Water Absorb definitely loses me this game right now, I'm pretty sure. Lum, but it's supposed to be his policy. Oh yeah, Lum's not bad. And they're physical. Oh, see, that makes sense though. Undefeated with what? Yes. You heard it right. We're also just 0-0, but still haven't lost. Please hit the Seismitoad. Ah, of course. Never lucky. It's kind of cool that he's physical, though, I guess. That means he doesn't beat Pharaoh. We dropped the accuracy. Guess I'll go Pharaoh. But I want to go T-Tar. I'm going to go T-Tar and just protect Muddy Water. And the reason I'd go Pharaoh is because I feel like the last would be Zapdos, and so I want to preserve T-Tar, but I also feel like the last could be Kartana, in which case I would need... I don't know. We'll see. Is Tailwind gone yet? Yes. Okay, because Tailwind's gone, I kind of just want to attack here, actually. Rock Slide? I don't know. Maybe I just protect. I'm going to go for protect. I'm going to protect Muddy Water. Has more Titan special attack. Oh, I know. It's just kind of odd. I was thinking I was taking so much damage because I wasn't Vest Thundy, which I was pretty used to seeing. Helping Hand. Is this a Helping Hand EQ? This is probably like a Helping Hand Earthquake, right? Because they would want to They know that they're going to lose something, so they hit their own mon. Oh, we're fat. I'm sorry. Why is my Fanny faster than your Seismitoad? Alright, well, we missed last turn, which would have been awesome. We would have hit the Seismitoad. Now we got to take a... No, we don't. Okay, Brick Break. Yeah, that's cool. They're probably going to go Whimsicott here. If they go Whims, I think I Calm Mind. I think. But also, maybe I go Pharaoh. I might go Pharaoh for T-Tar. Yeah, but Moonblast might be good. Okay, so I always go Pharaoh. I always go Pharaoh here. Because Pharaoh's already chipped. And I think I do Calm Mind. No, I don't Calm Mind. Because if I Calm Minded, that wouldn't help me versus the Kartana, which I'm more weak to. I think chip on the Whimsicott helps that more. Because if it's Kartana, I need to hit the Whimsicott. And if it's Zapdos, then I beat it anyways because I have a full HP Tyranitar. Got a turn 2 cancel. Dang it, you're beating me here. What up, Paul? You playing? You playing in this? Iron Barbs, yeah. I'm pretty sure that Kartana's Sacred Sword would take out my Ferrothorn from here. If Kartana comes in, I am going to double protect. But if Zapdos comes in, I think I... Oh, there's a strike button. I don't know what this is. It's Sierra's hosting these, like, friendlies this weekend. Just some, like, good old Series 9 ladder. Little Japanese people snowpoint flying. Listen, I understand the idea. I understand the idea there, but somebody's gotta put the U.S. casuals in their place. Why not you? I'm just kidding. I know you stream real early, so it's not even your time. I'm just double protect here. Get some HP back on Ferrothorn. I don't know what they're doing, but I believe my play is to double attack the Whimsicott regardless next turn. He might actually try to like switcheroo the Ferrothorn, even though he has no item. Switcheroo might come on in a Pharaoh. Moonblast. Interesting. Yeah, because if Whimsicott goes down, and I have a 2v1 versus the Kartana, and I have a Superpower T-Tar with a Sash, I should always win that, no matter what. Unless in some weird situation, Moonblast and Superpower do not KO the Kartana. Even then, I think I still win. Even then, I think I'm still fine. Unless this is Protect Whimsicott. No, he Moonblast. Nice. He's still Moonblasting that Ferrothorn, which makes me kind of feel like he was going to Sacred Sword it, but he's just not. So, I mean, I guess I could be in a bad spot if he doesn't go down to this body press. But there's also a turn of Sandstorm, so that should just take him out, yeah. Nice, nice. Yeah, so I feel like well, actually, I could protect Superpower. Can we battle? Yo, if you joined this tournament, we could battle. Currently, I'm playing in this, like, it's a ladder tournament where somebody hosted this, and we only have 3 hours to get as many battles as we can. And so, I'm doing this till 9, but that's kind of half the reason I join tournaments like this, is so I can battle with people that are in the chat. It's a good way to do it. They do Leaf Blade, though it's fine though. I just needed to, like, is there a prize for winning? I don't know. How do you join? If anybody's got the link, to Sierra's Twitter and my Twitter, hold on. If you check here, I'll always retweet any tournament I enter, so you can make sure to enter it as well if you want. It's too late to join today. Yeah, I mean it's too late to join. It's too late to join this one, but for future reference, if you join up into tournaments like this, then I battle. That's kind of how I battle viewers. But they're doing them like every weekend. Like I think next Friday, Saturday, and Sunday she might have them, and there's also other tournaments that I might enter. But yeah, like the prize is just playing Series 9, Paul. until they had the ladder on Showdown, there being no way to do that, it was painful. Really, really painful. And so now that it exists, I'm happy enough. But this is still cool. Something to do for 3 hours. So we are 1-0. The stream title not lying. Love to see that. 500k end stream. I mean, yeah. It's a lot. I can't give away the power to end my stream away that easily. It's gotta be some goal that you gotta like stick around for a while. You know, that gives you the incentive. I feel really white today. Do I look as white as the top of my cup here? How has this dude lost 2 games already? Never mind. Next Mystery Dungeon song. How has this dude lost 2 games already? I get it, he's had a Vulpix and a Ninetales, but like, man, that's just still impressive. T-Tarfini. We'll bring the Cinderace because we can. Been in for hours. Oh yeah, I've been streaming for about a year. Okay, I've been streaming for roughly a year. My 1-year anniversary is coming up in about 10 days. People who've been here since the start have 280,000. Forfeit the game. Somebody refund that. This is a tournament. This is a tournament. I always forget to turn it off, but this is a tournament. P2 and PZ? Yes. I forgot to turn it off. Tournaments don't count. At least not. Okay. Not. Listen. I want tournaments to count. Did that make no sound? Alert box does not exist. Well, it didn't show up on screen. I'm so sorry. Thank you for the 2 months, Corvid Answer. Happy Sunday to you as well. I guess I didn't have the alert box on. Okay, it's there now. I guess. How are we using court change? This Cinderace. So look, peep this. So we're gonna go for, I'm gonna max lightning. We don't need speed against this Porygon regular. We've got coaching, court. Oh, you can't see it. I covered my moves. We've got coaching, court change, Pyro Ball, protect. And so the idea is that you can coaching before your Thundurus moves, and you also have court change because it's funny, and you can court change screens, you court change tailwinds, you court change, you can just run it yourself. I could, but I have mods for that. You can court change. The best thing that you can court change is those like Vine Lashes and Wildfires and stuff. You court change those away back to your opponent's side. So, is that scarfed? Am I gonna lose? No mods. You're gonna have to. We have 2 mods in here. I'll refund it after if it doesn't get done. So that was a scarf indeedy. If this Porygon sets up Trick Room, I'm scared. I'm officially terrified. Also, I don't think anyone saw my my item on Cinderace because I only showed it off for a little bit there. But it is a Koba Berry. Court change is cool, but it's like, it's only really good like when you run it with coaching next to Thundurus. Heavy duty boots, no. It's Koba Berry. Koba Berry is because when you coaching, right? You become a fighting type. And so when you lead Cinderace Thundurus into an opposing Thundurus, you can coaching and airstream. And when you coaching airstream, you become a fighting type, and then they airstream you, but you live. You live. What up, Cryptic? What up, Ding? Hello. They're Dynamaxing the Dragonite. Or the Porygon. I don't judge, I guess. Heavy duty booty boots. Yeah, there's something about that. I feel like I've seen that. Showdown alts are the best. Like, we haven't had that many good ones since tournament scene hasn't been so big, but the best alts used to pop up in the day. Hailstorm coming out. Do we knight of that at +1 defense? Or are they just special? No, they're physical. Thankfully. Hey, look, a mod. Hey, can you refund 8-ups for the game if you if no one has? Porygon 1, listen. This is gonna sound mean, but it's not. Sarah's viewers are newer to VGC, and so this is a tournament hosted by her. So I'm assuming some of these people just aren't, you know, whatever. Now you're good. Okay, no, that's cool. That's cool. You can do it when I pay you. How about that? Does that sound good? Does that sound fair? Thunderous lives. Nice. I actually kind of wanted it to get knocked out. Yeah, it's facts. I'm not throwing shade. It's just that I'm not surprised. We're also gonna lose to this guy probably. So hold on to your seats here, folks. We could very easily lose this game. Cause he's gonna T-Bolt KO my Thundy, and then he's gonna like max knuckle my T-Tar. What do I do about that? What do I do about that? He had a Scarf and DD. I wasn't supposed to take that much damage. We got singing the Mystery Dungeon music tonight. I don't know where, but I heard some Mystery Dungeon music and I was like, yeah, that's pretty good. It's pretty dope. Foul Play T-Bolt Trick Room Porygon 1 that lived my +1 Life Orb Max Knuckle. Comfortably might I add. It comfortably quakes. It comfortably lived my Max Knuckle. That did too much. Did way too much. If I lose this, don't lose the P. It is just P. That's so sad. It's just P. It's not even P2. I'm not even Citrus Berry. I feel like they got Ninetales in the back though. The only reason I'm scared is because I don't know his speed tier. So like I want to stall Trick Room, right? I want to stall Trick Room, but what if I stall Trick Room and he like airstreams like a Mad Lad this turn? Full picks and P. Yo, stop it, stop it, stop it. We're fine. We're gonna win this. I'm not so confident. Do I have to Moonblast the P? I think I Moonblast Dragonite. If I die to a Thunderbolt here, please don't. Please, just don't. Please, just stop. I don't know what you're doing. Just don't do it anymore. Oh, please go into Tyranitar. Okay, thank God. If that went to Feeny, we just lost. Listen, Nerd of Now, I can't explain these things. Just drop out of the tournament if you lose. Yeah, I mean, at this point, that would be a fair thing to do. Moonblast's gonna do like 5 damage because he's +2 Spit F. So here's the game plan though. Last turn of Trick Room, I'm going to switch to Cinderace and Protect. Then we're gonna have Feeny and we're gonna have a T-Tar with Rock Slide, and I think that should work. Wait, oh no, I moved last. Yeah, Feeny moved last. And so, unless the last mon is like a max speed Flapple, we should win. We should win this game as long as we don't miss Rock Slide and it already has Flapple in the back with max speed. Or God forbid, like a Solar Beam Ninetales, because that would win. That would beat me. T-Bolt, I assume we're gonna see like a watch him Earthquake himself. Alright. Whatever, man. Whatever floats your boat here. I was gonna get that knockout. You know what that means though now is if it's Ninetales, we get the weather control. To me, that feels pretty good. I think this is a good spot to be in. I'm so scared. We outspeed most Flapple. We outspeed most Flapple. I shouldn't have to say these words. No, it lagged. It's gonna what? Charty Dragonite. Oh, thank God we're faster than the dumb Flapple. Oh, goodness. Okay, yeah, and that knocks out. Wait, Earthquake? Hold on. Wait, pause. And we're good. We're good here. We're good here, folks. Don't even worry. Wasn't worried for a second. Did not even think for a moment that I would lose this game. Charty Dragonite. What a colossal counter. I feel like Charty Dragonite with Quake is a colossal counter. I'm pretty sure that's what this person was going for. Well, 2-0. Let's go. 1529. My goal is 1600. So here's, let me do some quick math for you guys. Normally, when a tournament like this is held, there are 15 games across 3 hours, and you play 5 games per hour. Bruno, that's roughly, like, you would play roughly 1 game every, like, 10 to 12 minutes. This tournament has 25 max games, so I don't think we're going to be hitting the max, but, if we do, that's insane. But my goal is just 1600. This is interesting. I know this matchup. I mean, I know the team stuffs pretty well. Azu, Urshifu lead in 3 Pokemon Jet the same mon. Hey, that's true. You never know. Like, I don't know if that knocks out. I gotta be honest. I don't know if that knocks out. So I want to do the Cinderace stuff because it's like, it's cool. No, actually, hold on. I should do this. We'll do these mons. I think this is a better call. I think Lando deals with things on lead a lot better than Thundy would. It makes me slightly scared of Zapdos, but I feel like coaching into a Rockfall would be really good against that. Or we can Quake. They only have 1 ground immunity, so Quake is pretty free, especially if Zapdos is on the field. Instant Zapdos, yeah. So... yeah, so what I'm thinking here is we don't have Airstream. A little unfortunate. We don't have Airstream. But I can go for, like, Quake the instant and Protect. And then after I do that, I'll have the Spadaf boost, and I'll be a normal type, which means I should live a hit from Zapdos and get off the coaching. Because they probably double Cinderace here. Bruno probably doubles Cinderace here. Don't knock anything off, please. I was talking about my table. Goes up to Mudsdale. Okay, so he expected the turn 1 Rockfall. So this Quake's going to be really good for me then. Oh, who's that to switch into? Porygon. Okay, that's still fine. Feature Sash, what's Ace's item? Oh, you fool. You fool. Koba Berry. I'm a Koba Berry Cinderace. Figure that one out. Okay, so now that they switched to Mudsdale, and Zap is in the back, I'm feeling like, well, for one, I shouldn't have protected. Sad protect. But for 2, I'm in a situation where it's like, I can go for coaching, but I don't know if I want to. I kind of want to switch to Pharaoh and get a Spadaf boost on it, but also that probably doesn't matter. Luminado, what's going on? What's going on? We're playing in Sierra's ladder tournament at the moment. It's going pretty well so far. I could also max Knuckle. I could, like, max Knuckle coaching. I think I'm going to go for that, actually. Yeah. Max Knuckle coaching is probably the play here. Because Instant could come in somewhere. Zapdos could come in somewhere. I don't know. And this will at least net me a neutral attack stat and a +1 defense. And with my vest and with my plus F, Ice Beam won't knock me out or anything. Yeah, Mudsdale switches. I could see that being instant, yeah. See, so now we're fighting type. So we need that Cobra Berry to stop our super effective flying moves from hitting us. It's a strat. It's the ultimate strat. We get the Knuckle off. I think they would Trick Room here. I'm pretty sure my opponent's going to go for Trick Room. I don't see much of a reason for them not to. Yeah. And now I'm feeling like I should probably Quake. I have +F plus defense, neutral attack. Pharaoh Thorn in the back, and there's an Ensign on the field. I want to Quake the Ensign. I don't think Ensign would go... I don't think Ensign would go to Zapdos under Trick Room. That doesn't make a lot of sense. I feel like we'd see a parting shot onto Lando here, though. Actually, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to Quake P2. And I'm going to Coaching again. I think that's the call. How am I, 1545? You won 2 games? 3 games, maybe? It's a little fast. You're winning as fast as the Vulpix guy is losing. Oh, shoot. Next Pokemon, Mystery Dungeon Song. I'm just switching Mystery Dungeon Songs every battle because they're on a 30-minute loop. Max is the P2. Out of all the things to max, that was not what I expected. I should have maxed Quaked Instant because they stayed in. The Hailstorm. How much is this going to do, though? Vest and +1 Spadef? Like, I'm not saying it won't do anything, but it won't knock out, which is nice. Court Change should undo Trick Room. Yo, Court Change should just send Trick Room to, like, my neighbor's yard or something. Get that out of here. So yeah, Quake not doing a lot because they're maxed now. Got a song, let's see what we got. Oh, yes. Possession Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers. Pretty cool. Alright, so I know I just put all those stats on my Landorus, but if that P2 is maxed, I kind of want to get out of here. I kind of want to switch to Feeny. Like, that's not a bad switch. Because if they're just going to Hailstorm again, like, why wouldn't I go Feeny? I want to go Feeny, and I want to Coaching. I want to Coaching my Feeny to give it a defense boost. That'll be cool. And then we keep Lando. I like that. I think that's the play. It's hard tricking with a Greedent and Artillery. Like I said, no shade. But yes, I'm not too surprised. They switched to Zapdos. Interesting switch. No, it kind of makes sense. They must have expected a fighting move or an Earthquake. Oh my god. I thought that was going... I thought that Max Lightning was going into my... Goodness. I thought that Max Lightning was going into my Feeny slot. I was going to scream. Thankfully not, though. Earlier stream I see. Yo, well, it's one of those ladder tournaments where it's just kind of whenever. I don't get to really pick when the tournament is. Going from 6 to 9. And, yeah. We're 2-0 at the moment. Though, Bruno's had my number for the majority of this game, I will say. I gotta start making some better plays here. I think my play is to protect, switch to Pharaoh. You're going to be surprised, but Cinderace is actually going to be useful offensively in the endgame here. Unless my opponent decides that they want a Heat Wave right now. And in that case, like, sure. Also, if anybody could update the team command, I'll send you the team. I'll put it in chat right now. We can update that. Hailstorm goes into, I think, Feeny. Yeah, he tried to read the Lando switch back in, which is fair. Yeah, 244, 12, 52, 196, 4. Toba. Alright, if anybody wants to try it out, here you go. It's very fun. I really, like I said, I'm not saying Cinderace is going to be meta or anything weird, but it's not bad. It's not bad. One more turn of Trick Room, you win. Abaya just doesn't even try. Just to have somebody else do the work. I see it. The strats. Hit the. I'm gonna hit the Porygon. I'm gonna Calm Mind. If that's a Mudsdale, that's a good play. If that's Instant, I love it though. Yeah, Instant comes in. That's a really good body press. And what happens here is Zapdos has to choose. Does it Heat Wave or does it Thunderbolt? Either one of those, or neither. Zapdos choosing to be. So I know there's the phrase like Zapdos chose violence, you know, but what would the opposite be? Zapdos chose passive. I don't. What's the funny phrase for not being aggressive? Replace Rotom Heat. Well, I wanted to put it on a Thundy team, and then I just slowly rebuilt my IC team, and I was like, yeah. Peaceful. Zapdos is now a pacifist. That's pretty good. The Fini set's wrong. What's wrong about it? Oh, it's supposed to be Moonblast. My bad. It's supposed to be Moonblast. Make love, not war. There we go. I like that. Love the DeVito. Yo, we have a second one above my bed as well. Guys, new camera angle that you're going to be seeing soon is going to be from like there but moved over a little bit. I'm working on that soon. Draining Kiss is a bad move. Yes, that's why I'm not actually running it. I have Moonblast in game, I will say. Let's see. So yeah, Trick Room's over. I do want to protect. I don't see much reason not to protect. Double protect even, honestly. Double protect seeming pretty good right about now. Yeah, double protect. Unless my opponent like switches the Instant. Yeah, you have a live fake out. I don't think you switch the Instant when you have a live fake out. But yeah, what up, Jin? Yo, I heard you were having some issues earlier. Hope it's all getting better. Song. Ooh, Sonic. Taking a little switch over from Mr. Dungeon to Sonic. Wait, what did he do? Somebody tell me what he did. I looked away. I was clicking music. I looked away. What happened? Hey, Mono. What's going on? I'm just gonna assume he like fake outed and T-bolted or whatever. I guess I body press. Body press is good damage on Zap. Let's do it. Let's do it. Because Muddy Water gets rid of Instant. T-Bolt shouldn't KO Fini. If they want to swap, Mudsdale doesn't want to take this. Yeah, Mudsdale does not want to take this. T-Bolt, Fini, Blitz, Pharaoh. Interesting. Hurricane. Oh man, Bruno, you are coming for my neck here. Making this look like my draft league match. Muddy Water, Zapdos dodges. That's kind of okay. That's kind of okay. I don't know. I kind of hate that. Because I wanted to hit Zapdos so Pyro Ball could clean this game up. We crit that. That kind of makes up for it, kinda. But that Hurricane did so much. I think I clicked the same buttons. Because Cinderace is pretty primed to clean up here. If they Heat Wave. If they Heat Wave, Fini wins. And if they T-Bolt, Ferrothorn wins. Is there a safe way to play around this? No. I think I hit Zap again with Pharaoh. I really want to protect Fini, but yeah, they switch Mudsdale out. Into Instant? No, Porygon. That's really low now. Download, not gonna matter. Does go for Heat Wave. Fini dodges, doesn't matter. I believe this will knock out Pharaoh. I don't see a way that we live that. But we still have our Fini, which is really, really good. If this connects on the Zapdos, it should knock out because we're +1. Thank you, Zapdos. I mean, really thank you, Fini, but thank you, Zapdos, for allowing me to get that knockout. Pretty cool. Now I feel like Finny wins. I'm actually going to go Lando just because I could miss if I go Cinderace. His only attacking move can miss. So I want to be able to, like, very accurately hit this next Pokemon coming in. Let's play a new Mystery Dungeon song. Let's roll it. Nice. What's up, +1? How's it going? 3 minutes till battle ends. What kind of timer did she put on these battles? What in the world? This has not even been a long battle. Has this been a long battle? What's going on with this? So I always muddy water, and I'm gonna U-turn P2. I guess I should have Moonblasted P2, but if Muddy connects on either of the Pokemon, it's fine. I know I just preached about not missing, but I literally need to hit one of my targets. One of them. 1. 2 would be nice. Okay, nice. Phoenix is the greatest Pokemon of all time. Cool. So that is 3-0, I will say. Unless this Mudsdale somehow pulls this one back, but I don't think so. Nice, nice. Super nice. GG. Yo, that was super close. You were playing really well there. I really had to accurately play. It's hard to describe what I had to do with the Feeny and the Ferrothorn. I don't know what I would phrase it as, but it's like accurately playing in a way where you're like discarding Pokemon and also maintaining active board position while not being too passive, while not trying to get protect reads right, doing the math to make sure you don't have to make protect reads. So I was kind of going through it and seeing what would happen if I don't protect anybody and just get chip on Zapdos. Did I max? I maxed Lando, like turn 1. Probably shouldn't have maxed P2. I was thinking you were saving it for Zapdos. Yeah, saving it for Zap would have been really good in my opinion. The max on P2 wasn't bad though. The max on P2 wasn't bad because it lets you live, but I feel like you did want to recover more than you wanted damage at that time. So I would have just played to a Zapdos endgame that I pretty much couldn't stop. Because I think with a Zapdos endgame, you max Zapdos, you ignore my Ferrothorn, and then you just save a Heat Wave for it in the back. Like Airstream, Airstream, Lightning takes out my other 3 Pokemon, and then you just Heat Wave. What a Mike, 1470, not bad. Oh boy. Thunderous Landers. I'm so scared. Match time was 15 minutes, 5 shorter than normal. Yeah, that makes sense, because it didn't feel like crazy short, but like, it felt unnatural, I'll say. I want Ferrothorn, but I also don't want Ferrothorn. I think T-Tar does everything Ferrothorn does and better, so no real reason. Well, the 15 makes sense for 25 games. I know I talked about this a few minutes ago, but like, she has a max of 25 games, whereas normally it's 15, and so I don't think anyone's gonna hit that. Though people have been schmoovin', getting them done really fast, so I'm not gonna hit that. We average like 4 games per hour, maybe 5 if I'm doing well. We average like 4 to 5 games personally when I stream, because I talk and I look at stuff and I do other things with chat and whatever, and it ends up being a little slower, I guess, than most people. So I usually only hit like 12 or 13 games in one of these tournaments. But if you hit 25, I mean, more power to you, man. I don't know how you'd hit 25 in 3 hours, but we're coming up 45 minutes, 3 games done. Like I said, about 15 minutes a game. Nihilego Umbreon. I just want to protect Earthquake. I don't really see much of a downside to protect Earthquake. Luca with those Smash lessons. Yo, Mr. Sephiroth main now. When are we entering that tournament? It would have to be like sometime during the week, this week or next week, or like 3 weekends from now, unfortunately. I'm just going to Earthquake Protect. I feel like we see a Meteor Beam. Hidden Power Ice is not a move, which is awesome. Love not having Hidden Power Ice in this format. I think they could Meteor Beam Foul Play KO Lando, but I would go first. Are you thinking you're saving your Nihilego with that, dog? If you think for one moment. Now, maybe he's Sash. Okay, I gotta be honest. If he's Sash and he sets up Trick Room, good, like, you got me. No. I don't know what just happened. But you know what? That's a huge we take those. Especially critting the Umbreon there. That was very weird. Probably wait till you finish school. That's fair, yeah. We're in no rush. I just thought it'd be something fun to do. Barraskewda. Barraskewda is very threatening, surprisingly. I want to get Feeny in. I guess I just Airstream. They could yawn, but I think I don't mind because I'll go Feeny. We'll get the terrain up at least for my 2 grounded Pokemon, and Barraskewda is only really threatening to Lando. So once I get rid of that, Lando's pretty freed up. Feeny's pretty free as well. Now that we have a Nihilego. They do have an Alecki and a Virizion, but they can only have one in the back, if any. They might have none of them. If you guys remember as well, I know a comment was made earlier about how I literally just put the coaching Cinderace over my Rotom Heat, but if you remember, since Series 8 started, I've been preaching. Like, I've been preaching how I'm just going to run variants of this team throughout a lot of Series 9. And that's still mostly true. I think it's so good. So good. This Saturday? Yeah, possibly. Depending on the time, I could do that. They get a crit and their life orb, which does half to Feeny, which is nuts. I feel like we see a Foul Play or a Yawn come out here into Thundy. Whichever one, it's probably into Thundy. You ever see somebody read a Feeny switch, but so incorrectly? Like, they got me. They definitely got me. My Feeny's weaker now. But at what cost? At what cost? I feel like the only thing stopping me from winning this tournament is literally just not having time to play as many games. Like, I feel like I could go 15-0, and some Chad who goes like 18-2 is gonna pass me because he gets 8 million games in. Is my Thundy faster? Oh no, I maxed it this turn. I feel like Knuckle Go Lando should win the game. +2 Thundy. Yo, that's a good meme format. That's the good meme format right now. -1 Feeny, +2 Thundy. I think that wasn't a worthy trade. But what am I gonna do? Say no? It's good for me. Inner Focus, no. Have they maxed yet? They didn't max, did they? No, they haven't maxed. Well, knocking out Umbreon means that we are 4-0. Now that we're 4-0, I can put it in the stream title. You don't usually put the record in the title until you're like pretty good off. Should be Riolu, Garchomp, Clef, Gudra. Yo, Riolu, Garchomp's pretty saucy. I like that. And they ask, why? Why do your games all take 15 minutes? Well, it's because, you see, I have a Landorus, and they're maxing their Alecki as their last Mon. And they're totally going to win this game. They're totally going to win this game. Even if Max Strike crit KOs my Lando, they're giving my Thundurus another boost. They're modest. And they're dead. Sorry, dude. Maybe next time. Maybe next time you get them. Today is not your day to win this event, though. Hate to say that, Mike. Come back when you're stronger. Sparks, thank you for the follow. Sounds like a funny way to say Sparks. Gotta make that a little smaller. That Alecki literally just showed up to get smacked around. For no reason. No reason. 1557. If we do that again 3 more times, like 1650, I'll be very happy with that. I should totally win, right? Fren, quick 1531. Oh, goodness. I haven't really figured this matchup out yet. Because it feels like Cinderace. Thundy's just busted. We like T-Tar. Lando, maybe? Well, I'm afraid of their Pharaoh. If I lose, I guess I'll bring Pharaoh on my own. Because if I lose my Cinderace, then I'm like not really having answers to the Ferrothorn. I don't know. New Pokemon Mystery Dungeon song. This does not sound familiar. Have you guys played in Pokemon Mystery Dungeon? I think my opinion is kind of a hot take. I personally say that Blue Rescue Team is my favorite. Though, like, everyone I talk to says, like, Sky, you know, is just better. And I get it has more content, but I still feel like Blue was, you know, done earlier. So it was just... obviously it's not more original, it's the same game, but like I feel like Sky just had a lot of the same things that I'd already seen, and so I wasn't too involved with it. Also, Sky was hard. I didn't like that. You're playing Joe? Let's go. Played through 30 minutes of Blue and wait, you played all of Sky. Alright, well that's upsetting. I've never finished post-game Sky, but like Blue is really, really, really good. So this absolute, for lack of a better term, this Giga Chad leads Regigigas Talonflame with no wheezing. So I'm just gonna coaching Airstream. I don't really know what's going on here. I hit the Talonflame slot because I don't want to. I don't want to let them switch wheezing and like attack with Reggie, but whatever. I guess they're giving this to me. The story in Sky is insane, especially the post game. I do like the story. I do like the story a lot. The Raw Protect. So this makes sense, I guess, because now they'll bring in wheezing. But it's like, does that even win them anything? Does that really matter? I was hoping they were Sash. I was hoping they were Focus Sash and that we'd be able to keep our board positioning alive. But nope, they gotta go. They got the free switch to wheezing now. Though I do feel like Thundy lives everything, and wheezing is probably slower than my +1 Thundy. So I feel pretty safe to Airstream the wheezing. I think that's almost 100% free. The only debate I'm having is like coaching versus protect. Only reason I would protect is because like I feel like they might strike my Cinderace, but even no, that feels fine. I'm gonna coaching again. We're yet to play a single like Venucool or Grimmsnarl. The reason this Pokemon is here is for screens, to steal our opponent's screens. And we are literally not facing any Grimmsnarl. Because this Pokemon is designed to coaching spam in front of Grimmsnarl, and then like once they set both screens, we just steal them. Faint Cinderace? Faint's not too bad. Okay, so we definitely live this because we have a defense boost. You can live it on a roll from full without a defense boost, but with the defense boost, we definitely live. And so, like I said, I'm pretty sure wheezing is just slower, and we get the coaching Airstream off and it knocks out. Ruby, what's going on? We are 4-0, absolutely smashing it right now, and we are going to knock out this wheezing, and I think that's just game. They could be Sash, but they're not Sash. Xana, Seth, thank you for the follow. I don't know what move I would change for Faint, though. Cinderace had 4 move syndrome. Like, I already wanted, like, Iron Head and High Jump Kick or maybe Sucker Punch. Or I wanted... Why doesn't this Pokemon learn Will-O-Wisp? It's like the only fire type in the entire world that doesn't learn Will-O-Wisp. You can fact check that one. I was so confident when building this set that it would have Will-O-Wisp. It just doesn't learn Will-O-Wisp. How does a fire type not learn Will-O-Wisp? We are really 4-0, yes. Alright, so I'm going to Airstream, and I'm going to Pyro Ball. I was ready to run no attacking moves. I would have been coaching, Court Change, Will-O-Wisp, Protect. I'm not even kidding. And only reason we have Pyro is because I just didn't have Willow, and I was like, I guess I'll be a fire type, I guess. Cinderace is a normal fighting type. Triple Axle. It'd be hilarious if it only hits twice, because I think we'd live that. Nope, hits 3 times. Well, as long as we had a Pyro Ball, nothing matters. We're big chillin'. Super big chillin' here. Flare Blitz, though? Well, I hate to say this sentence, but I don't like running recoil moves on my Pokemon that have defense EVs in them. Because that messes with the... oh my god. I'm gonna lose! Okay, never mind. It didn't knock me out. What was I gonna say? I don't like running defense EVs. Oh no, I don't like running moves that recoil on a defense EV invested Pokemon. Because, like, I don't want to mess my calc up. I'm running a considerable amount of defense on this Cinderace, and I wouldn't want to... I'm at number 1 so far. Oh, what's your rating? Go slash T-Tar. I've got like 244 HP, 52 defense on this Cinderace, and so if I Flare Blitz, it messes up my calcs. It is the best Steel type, though. I know it's not a fire type. It really is not a fire type. Now the question is, what do I do here? Because I have a speed boost. I have 2 speed boosts. 1574. Ah, yeah, you're ahead of me. I think if I win this one, I'll pass you, but I don't know if I'm going to win because I missed Pyro Ball. I think I always double protect. I think we're going to... if we see a high jump kick, that's hilarious and amazing. But we're probably going to see like a CC, Close Combat. And if we see a Max Strike, that is okay because I should live that. If we see a Max... no, Max Strike might knock out my Cinderace. Maybe this was a throw. Maybe this was indeed a throw. Still pretty early? Oh yeah, I mean, we're an hour into it. He does have Close Combat, and he is Max Quaking into what I think is Tyranitar. Okay, I'm a normal type, so we totally live that, yeah. So, I think we win this game. As long as I don't miss another Pyro Ball, you feel me? You picking up what I'm putting down? I think we're going to be chilling here. As long as I don't miss another Pyro Ball. I've already missed 1. Isn't Pyro Ball like 90? 95? 85? 90. I think it's 90, right? I'm putting all my chips in on 90 accuracy. Yeah, 90. If I miss a 90 base accuracy move twice, I got nothing. I got nothing here. Pheromosa could protect, but if it protects, he would have to hit Cinderace, and then I still have a Sash on T-Tar and stuff. I hate this game. I'm running Court Change. I just oh goodness. If I flinch Regigigas, all is right with the world. Please flinch. No. Oh god. Guys, I'm gonna lose to this. I'm gonna lose to this. I don't actually know if I'm gonna lose to this. Because it feels like the Reggie. It feels like protecting. You have Court Change and you didn't use it on the Tailwind. I felt every turn I could have done it on the Tailwind, I felt like I was gonna die. But I didn't think of that. I didn't think of that. But it was because I thought I was gonna die. Fair point though. Fair point. I feel like Rock Slide, Body Press. Rock Slide Protect? If I wouldn't have missed that Pyro Ball, we wouldn't be in this situation. I didn't think this far. I really gotta hope. I really gotta hope here at this point. That's all we got. If they CC Pharaoh, that's pretty cool. As long as they don't double T-Tar, I think we win. Even if they do double T-Tar, we still win on a flinch. Why protect? He has an attack boost. He has an attack boost, so he kills. If he didn't have the attack boost, he wouldn't kill. Goodness. Yeah, I'm going to lose now. I'm going to lose now, guys. Unless Pharaoh just dies here. Pheromosa could just die here. Never mind. Those are both bad Pokemon. I thought Regigigas lived that, but Pheromosa's stupid. Yay, victory. Very, very good game. 5-0. I may have proceeded into first right now. How's Joe doing, by the way? Don't leave, please. But if anybody knows, how's Joe doing? 1572? Weren't you 1570? Ah, you're 1574. You going? Who's Joe? 1572. We have confirmation that one of the people in chat is 1574. So unfortunately, I am not first. Unfortunate. Playing against Philip. That's alright. That's not you. Interesting, Glacier. This matchup's pretty good. Pharaoh's really good. Pharaoh's amazing. Pharaoh's like incredible in this matchup. Only question is, what do I lead? I'm assuming it's Cart. Yo, Joe using Cart? That's pretty high. I want to go like Cinderace. No, I feel like I just do my usual of like Thundy Lando, T-Tar Pharaoh, and we're kind of weak to Feeny. Coburg Cinderace, you know it, cause I'm a fighting type, bro. I'm a fighting type. All right, look, let me show this off. Exclamation point team gets you the team, but look at that. Look at that beauty. Oh, he's got all of his mons? Ah, well. Thundy T-Tar, Lando, Pharaoh. Guess I'll do that. Should have led Thundy Pharaoh. The only reason I led Lando is because I'm kind of afraid of an Alecki Urshifu lead. Only slightly, though. Only ever so slightly. I need to make a new trainer card. We need to have another stream where we make a trainer card. Soon. Alecki Urshifu. I was rightfully afraid. I forget how this goes. I forget how this goes here. Want to get wrecked by this cart? Yeah, your team has a weird cart matchup that is basically... Well, you got Zapdos and Instant, but it's still an odd one. Airstream, Earthquake, Ooga Booga. Go, 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 go. If my Lando dies to a banded Wicked Blow, I got nothing. I got nothing there. It shouldn't. It shan't. Actually. Philip, you will not best me today. Oh, a new Pokemon Mystery Dungeon song. Boop. Battle against Dusknoir? See what this sounds like. I don't want that one. Volt Switch? Straight away Volt Switch and out of this situation. That means they just lose Urshifu for free. And take a free Earthquake on whoever they're sending in. That is not an Earthquake switch in, dude. That is not an Earthquake switch in. That is Vital Chip. One of the best cart counters in the game. Yeah, but like every other Pokemon on his team is weak to cart. He's got Feeny. Well, you know the team. Feeny, Mudsdale, Pichu, and his own Kartana. But I mean, I know. But yeah, it's like Joe playing could surgically remove the threats. What happened to my Thundurus? Oh, I took a Volt Switch. I was like, where did that damage come from? Dude goes back to Alecki, acting like that was a 2-hit KO on my Thundurus. I hope it's not. It better not be. I'm gonna Max Guard. Yo, is that crazy? Is that crazy if I Max Guard? I'm gonna like max guard U-turn. Absolute nutty plays coming out. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it to him. That's crazy, bro. Yeah, I feel this. Because he's gonna T-bolt and he's gonna Trick Room. And I get the U-turn, I get my Ferrothorn in, and we just win. We just instantly win. Love that. Absolutely love that. Alley plays, what's going on? We are smashing it right now. We are 2 points away from what I believe to be #1. Does Pikachu get a ground move? It gets Dig. Luca, I don't actually know how to search for that. So if you could find it, I'll play it. I just don't know how to search for it. So we still got a full HP Lando. We got our Ferrothorn on the field. And now I don't think Porygon's Earthquake will knock me out. So I'm actually just going to Knuckle the Alecki and set up my Iron Defense. Because the Knuckle will go first, and then we'll knock out the Alecki. And then we'll get the Iron Defense. And I don't know what their last Pokemon could be, but I don't think it beats me. Excited for the turn of Series 7? Oh, yeah. I mean, if you couldn't tell by, like, maybe in 5-0, I love this format. Series 9 is so much more fun to me. What are they going to do? They try attack. Please do not. Please do not. And I had to do chores. No. I mean, hey, still in a pretty good spot, though. Did I say Porygon's Earthquake? What did I do? Did I say Earthquake? What am I? Am I fumbling? I'm like, everyone's saying Earthquake P2, and I don't remember saying that. Did I say that? Huh. Brain no worky, guys. Okay. It's whatever. Glacier comes in. I do not think you have an out to this, sir. The question is, do I switch in Lando? I think the answer is no. I think I should always just superpower the Glacier. Trick Room is up, and I should just take the Porygon. I think I take Porygon, and then after that I can get my Intimidate, because they're going to max Glacier, probably KO Thundy. I get the Intimidate, I double out to T-Tar, sack my Lando the next turn, and then Pharaoh just wins. This is how you guys got to be thinking about the battles. I already planned the next, like, 3 or 4 turns, you know, of the battle. Given they're easy turns, but that's how you should be thinking about games. Body press. Take out the Porygon. It might live, honestly, it might live. Yeah. When I said get rid of the Porygon, I meant in our hearts. The Porygon in our hearts is gone. He probably also undoes Trick Room, which would be pretty funny. Still doesn't matter. I don't think this guy has a Porygon, more like Pori here. Hey, at least it's not the Porygon 1 that we were losing to earlier. Still beat it, but we were losing to it. What does he do? He try attacks. This dude knows. This dude knows his win con. You get that win con, dog. Okay, just kidding. He didn't. So yeah, going to Lando, doubling the T-Tar, now actually taking out the Porygon. Wait, I beat you to it? Which part of it? Go Lando, double the T-Tar. Anyone notice that Glacier doesn't have eyes? Is there lore? Is there lore in that? Oh, here's the clip. Hold on. And now, I don't think Porygon's Earthquake will knock me out. I did say Porygon's Earthquake. I hate to see it. I was thinking Ice Beam. Why did I say Earthquake? There's clearly eyes there. Oh, Pori here? Yeah. So we get the Intimidate off. They're back to neutral. They probably Hailstorm my T-Tar switch in. I don't really mind. Goodness. Why did I even say that? He's blind. That's the lore. Alright, great. Great lore, Pokemon. Look harder. If he had eyes, though, why wouldn't they be accented like the ice on his hooves? I did way too much. Glacier doesn't have eyes, so it can missile at high horsepowers. Yo, that lore lines up with everything I believe in. So I'm going to assume it's correct. Now, I think the correct play here is to Leech Seed, I could body press, but I don't want to give him the policy if he's got it. Only one turn to Trick Room. Go Lando. Calyx used to ride a... Oh. Huh. That is some crazy lore. Didn't play... Hashtag didn't play the DLC. Love that. And look at that. You non-believers. I made it all the way through Series 8 without ever using one of the horses and never had to finish the DLC. So unless we go back to a restricted format, don't think it'll happen. White Herb. Okay. There's a way to lose. Where there's a will, there's a way to lose this game. They hailstorm the Lander switch in. Oh my goodness. Okay. I feel like we still win this. Ida really pranked you? That sounds so correct. That was a really good read from my opponent, yeah. Calyx, Shadow, and Xerneas. Yo, for me it was Zacian. Super solid fan theory. Oh, I mean, it makes sense, though. Yeah, I like that theory. So now I feel like Protect Body Press wins. I didn't want to hit him before. Excuse me. I didn't want to hit him before, but like now he's out of max. I think that this should... Whoops. This and a superpower should knock him out, which I feel pretty good about. But yeah, I like that. That's a pretty cool theory. I like that a lot, actually. Look at Glaring Raktash. Well, I always thought that it looked the same as Spectre. Glacier's a little odd, but... Yo, Edu's got the top content, I will say. High horsepower is T-Tar. Nope. As long as it does like 60%, I'm chilling. Oh, yeah, that's enough. That's enough. Alright, so what we're going to do is we are going to Superpower, and I guess we'll just Body Press. I was thinking about Leech Seeding. Oh, hold on. I was thinking about Leech Seeding, but it's not really necessary. I'm going to go get some water. 6-0, boys. I'll be right back. I didn't update the title for the 5-0. 6-0. Genesec's modified Kabutops. I could still see that, but I you know, I haven't really, we don't play with Genesect enough that I wouldn't know exactly what it looks like yet. I don't know anything about Genesect as well, like the lore there, about where it comes from or whatever. Is it a modified Pokemon? Oh, I'm dropping everything. Hey, drink water out there. I know you didn't today. You know I'm talking to you. Stop making bad choices. I'm gonna keep this bottle over here, honestly. I'm looking at you. I'm looking at you. I know. The all-seeing eye of Pokemon knows that you haven't drank water today, so get that. There you go. Modified by Team Plasma? Interesting. Great food? Alright, sounds good. I'll keep up this undefeated streak in your name. 1587. One more win might get this. Maybe. Next Mystery Union song. Ooh, spooky. Oh my goodness. Final drink it. Thank you. I know there's more of you out there, but 12 months! Weedle with the 12 months. Let's go. That is, I think that's the, is that the second 12 month? I think Luca might have hit 12 months. Not even the 12 months. That's crazy. Guys, I've been streaming for a year. In 10 days, I got affiliate 10 days ago. Or in 10 days, I got affiliate a year ago. And that was the beginning of my streaming journey. I streamed a little bit before that, but what I really count is when I got affiliate. And so people are getting the 12-month sub. I think it's just Twitch letting them have it early or something. But Thank you for the 12 months. That is the first golden pineapple we got in chat, I think. Crazy stuff, crazy stuff. Yo, how you feeling about Series 9? How you feeling about Series 9? I know I was kind of killed in the content aspect for Series 8. I think I was seeing you say the same. But personally, I like Series 9 a lot more, so... Opposing trader couldn't be found. I've never had that happen in a competition. Give me Joe. Give me Joe. Battle. Oh, I'm number 1. You guys didn't see it, but I'm currently number 1. Should hit us with a ban list. I don't know. I don't know if they should have hit us with a ban list. Oh, guys, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell the story of the pineapple one more time and upload it on YouTube just so I can make a command for it. I'm not going to tell it right now, though. I think I'll tell it. I can tell it tomorrow. Tomorrow during stream. I just don't want to get too distracted. Long story short, I'm the pineapple guy. That's all you got to know. Okay, so this is actually really threatening. Lapras being a matchup that we've always kind of hated. I would hate to lose to Absol too. We're playing against Buns. Don't know why you make that your in-game name. Ferrothorn is really good. Like, Ferrothorn cleans this game up. Almost guaranteed. I'm pretty sure I want Feeny in the back. Actually, no. I think I go Thundy Feeny. Thundy Feeny, Pharaoh, T-Tar. You can court change the Veil. I can court change the Veil and Tailwind. So actually I should go Cinderace. I was thinking Veil wouldn't be worth it, but I guess if I'm not a fire type, it actually makes sense. With these two in the back. Yeah, let's run it. Series 9 seems fun to go back to, but still not my fave. Oh, me neither, me neither. I'm very, very excited for the new games after this, because no Dynamax, but gotta work with what we got. It's a fun meme. Yo, I was saying this earlier before you got here. I wanted my moveset to be literally court change, coaching. What is that lead? Court change, coaching, Will-O-Wisp, protect. I just didn't want an attacking move. And it doesn't learn Will-O-Wisp. I don't know why, but I was just like, fine, I'll be a fire type. So I put Pyro Ball on, but they just love buns. To each their own with your naming your cartridges on Pokemon Sword and Shield. Got that same guy with the wheezing Talonflame Regigigas. Hey, well, you know he leads Talonflame Regigigas, I guess. I want to Airstream Incin, and I'm going to court change right away. Okay, a lot of reasons. If I coaching and he doesn't fake out, I'm pretty sure I would knock out Incin, and I don't want that, because I don't want to give him a free switch. So if I court change turn 1, if they fake out, obviously it won't work. But if they don't fake out, I'll immediately steal their Tailwind, which would be really cool. And then, like, I already have the +1 attack on Thundy. And getting this +1 speed means I outspeed everybody. They do fake out, yes. They fake out my Cinderace. Should be fine, honestly. Now, the only downside is... Oh, he died? I guess I'm used to Vest Thunderous damage, but that killed? Man, I did not like that. I did not like that. I don't know what to do anymore. Are they going to go Metagross? Are they going to go Lapras? If they go Lapras, I'm pretty sure I guaranteed outrun them. I'm sorry. Who is this? Who is this again? Have you been able to court change a Vocaloid or Vinelash yet? No. That was one of the goals. I haven't seen a single Venus. You'd be shocked. I haven't seen a single Venusaur this whole tournament. So I'm not actually going to court change. I'm not going to court change because I don't see a reason to yet. So I'm actually just going to Pyro Ball Wims. I don't see much of a reason to court change the Tailwind. If I'm matching their speed, oh good god. What's happening? Who is this? Who is this? Who's doing this? Why? you had like 2 other respectable megas. Goodness, in chat, calling it Mega Absol, making me call it a Mega. You had 2 other respectable Dynamaxes, Thundurus and Lapras. And you went with that, man. Helping Hand comes out, Pyro Ball. Do we connect? I hate that move. We Airstream? I should have just coaching. Or really 6-0? Yes, we are. I don't know what to tell you with that one. I do not know what to tell you with that one. How did it die? Thundurus is insane. Don't lead Intimidate into Thundurus. Especially not if you have an Absol on your team, because that thing is going to get blown back. Boy. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Yeah, this thing, his Pokemon probably have no EVs. I'm going to court change this time. Or not court change. I'm going to coaching this time, because I don't want to miss another Pyro Ball. Well, GG, my current opponent. 7-0. Guys, exclamation point team is busted. Cinderace wins by doing nothing. Yeah, it kind of did do nothing this whole game. This team is sick. $15.99 could not. The game just couldn't give me 1,600 off of that win. Not allowed. Haven't really seen much in Incineroar. I haven't been writing down teams this tournament, but ooh, baby, let's go. The match of the night. The match of the night. I haven't been really writing down teams, but I haven't seen many either. I will be honest. Yo, is it just me, or does Joe get stomped by this? Does Joe just get wrecked by this Cinderace Thundy? Let's go. I think it's so good here. I'll bring Lando, I guess. Let's get it. This is funny. This is really funny. I like this. Let's go, Joe. Oh, yeah. Let's get it. This is going to be great. I think he gets smashed by this. I don't know. I could be totally wrong. There's lunch viewers. It's more like dinner viewers now, but I like the lunch money joke. I Quaddle there with a follow. Yes, so exactly what I thought he would lead. Togekiss Garchomp. Well, it's his Thundy matchup is not so good, but also I'm boosting my own defense. You guys gotta remember that usually I'm sure he would be able to, like, Rockfall his way through a Thundurus. I bet 6k on you winning. Oh yeah, we haven't been doing pulls. Do we lightning the Togekiss? Or does he have Protect? I want to just take... I want to eliminate that thing. They switch. What takes a +1 life orb? That's dead. I'm sorry to spoiler, but that's dead. What? Joe probably thought I was like support Thundy. Joe probably thought I was like support Thundy on this team. I mean, here's the thing, right? Garchomp might beat me. My Thundy. I'm sorry. Garchomp might beat my Thundy. Hate to say it. He's got 3 max Rockfalls. That's gonna be enough. But will I live 2 of them and do way too much damage to the point that Ferrothorn wins? Yes. And that's just all there is to it. The absolute disrespect. I know, this is nuts. He literally gave me the boost and his Incineroar. He gave me his Fire type. He gave me his Fire type, man. Yep, conk. Goodness, Joseph. Can't believe. Get the coaching off. I'm sure he didn't see that coming. No shot of +2 Life Orb Lightning doesn't take out an instant. Watch him crit Okomi right now. Nice. So yeah, I think we might barely live a second one, but I feel like the damage is done at this point. Like, he's Life Orb. He probably knocks us out. He probably knocks us out with a second one. I will say. He probably knocks me out with a second one. But even then, he like has to sacrifice another Mon into the dirt. You just win? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I have Lando and I've got Ferrothorn. And those seem really good in the endgame. And he either has to send in Togekiss or Fini, I think is his last. And I played this on Showdown. Can you coach me through Max Guard? I don't know. I do not actually know that. I am just going to Airstream coaching, though. I don't know if Kiss has Protect, but if it doesn't have Protect, he's going to follow me. Like, there's no world in which he doesn't follow me here, if he has it. And if his last is Kartana, we just have a Pyro Ball. And if his last is Fini, we have a Pharaoh. He can't have an Incineroar. And I think in a Porygon, so all of those kind of lose. Which is why we're hitting Garchomp here. Togekiss follow me. That should be game. Him giving me Togekiss there should be game. I think you can coach him through Protect, but... +3 Life Orb Airstream into the Togekiss. Not going to be able to take that. I will... Again, wouldn't have been too shocked if it lived that. Togekiss is a really dumb Pokemon, but we are firmly taking that Pokemon from him. And he has to fire a second max move into my Thundurus here. And there's like a 1% chance we live. Okay, we don't live. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Take it. I don't even want it. I don't know what his last is. But I feel like I always go Pharaoh. No, I always go Lando. I always go Lando, and then I can U-turn out to Pharaoh. But getting this first Intimidate down is really, really nice. And Cinderace wins by doing absolutely nothing, part 2. If it's Kartana and I miss a Pyro Ball, I'm going to end the stream. I'm not even kidding. I'm not even joking. If the last is Kartana and I miss a Pyro Ball, we're just dipping. What is that? Fini. Okay, so how do I work it now that it's Fini? Because Pharaoh's really good, but he still has his Garchomp with 1 turn of max. So it's like Pharaoh's good, Pharaoh's good, Pharaoh's good, Pharaoh's good, Pharaoh's good. That's all I know. I kind of want to just coaching Earthquake. Like, I think that's good enough. Oh, but the other thing is I wanted to cycle Lando, right? I wanted to just go Pharaoh. I'm going to make my play. I'm going to make my play that I thought of originally and just go Pharaoh and coaching it. Because I give it a +1 defense. I give it another I get another Intimidate on Chomp. So Chomp's going to be -2. Chomp's going to be -2 and in front of a Pharaoh. And then I always just spam Leech Seed into Fini till it hits, and then I Iron Defense up until I have it, and then I just hit the Fini with body presses. Rockfall coming on to Pharaoh. Oof. I did 14 damage. Muddy Water. Cinderace dodges, but I don't even care. Like, that Cinderace wins by doing nothing. That also does 4 damage. Act Drops could be bad. I will not lie. The Act Drops, now that he's getting them, could be quite spooky. We just need to hope that if I ever hit Leech Seed, it's over. If I ever hit Leech Seed on the Fini, he loses. That's gonna be a lot, though. That's a big ask. Him getting the turn 1 Muddy Water accuracy drop. That's pretty much how this goes, I must say. Leech Seed the Fini. I guess I coaching again. I think I coaching again just to get a boost on my defense. Pyro Ball's not doing anybody any favors, and Court Change isn't doing anything else either. Also, I'm not going to switch to Lando. Definitely not switching to Lando. Look, I hit 2 Blind Hurricanes. He's going for the Rock Slide and the... Oh my goodness. This Cinderace is never... Cinderace is never going to leave the field here, guys. That did like 1. I'm convinced that did 1 damage. Muddy Waters again. Can we hit this Leech Seed? Is Ferrothorn the greatest Pokemon of all time? Oh my god. That is the best. I love this Ferrothorn. Can I marry... Google, can I marry a Ferrothorn legally? They said no, but I want to. That is... I love this Pokemon. Oh my god. That is so good. That is so good there. I think I might actually want to like Body Press Chomp. Put in Earthquake range. This team is so good. Guys, if you have not taken this team into your builder right now, what are you doing? What are you doing? Exclamation point team. Get that team right now. This is the new meta. Like I said, I think we body press. No. Or no, yes, I do body press. I would body press in coaching overtime. Yeah. Because I don't need to Iron Defense because I'm getting my defense boost through the coaching. Today I learned you can't marry a Ferrothorn. Yo, sad news. Really, really sad news. But, oh goodness. Ferrothorn. Ferrothorn. Answer my prayers. Ferrothorn, please. Hit through the Act Drop, buddy, please. Yeah, that Paste has Draining Kiss over Moonblast. Moonblast was better. Draining Kiss what I had on Showdown. Now, he could crit his way through my whole team. If I missed this Body Press. But then, hopefully that shouldn't happen. Oh, Ferrothorn. I love this Pokemon. Hits that down into Life Orb range. We do take Rough Skin, but the combination of like Leftovers and Leech Seed is... It's unsurmountable. Feeny cannot win that. Unless I miss every Body Press for the rest of the game and he spams Calm Mind in front of me. Then maybe he wins. But we're just going to assume that won't happen. Cinderace is a good coach. True. True. We have +3 defense on Ferrothorn. He is neutral attack. He's now neutral attack on the Garchomp. We have +3 defense on Ferro. I don't think we need to Iron Defense up again. Don't think so. That looks like he's in Life Orb range. He's got to be in Life Orb range. The +3 attack for no reason. I'm going to protect Earthquake. I think that always wins. How am I doing so good with a Pheromosa on my team? Great question. I don't know. Pheromosa is a bad Pokemon. Oh, we get the Earthquake off. Rank 24th. Not bad, not bad. My goal for these online tournaments is always like top 32. Or, I mean, top 10 is like a high goal, but top 32 is always my beginning goal. Or top 16. Earthquake, probably going to do like a third. Or just half. Doesn't really matter. Miss for Karma, miss for Karma. No, that doesn't matter. If to hit my Lando, he has to Rock Slide. Yeah, to hit my Lando, he has to Rock Slide. And I think he dies to Life Orb, so he doesn't really hit Pharaoh. Playing Sierra, let's go. Get the lefties, get the Leech Seed. Yo, we're playing Joe, and I am smashing it right now. This Ferrothorn is God Gamer status. We're going to Body Press the Feeny, and I'm Earthquaking again. I don't care. It literally is the best play 100% of the time. He could Swords Dance here, and if I don't Earthquake, it's bad. We don't want to let him Swords Dance. Or Double Protect. If he Double Protects, the damage on Feeny is really good. Yes. Alright, well, GG Joe. Hey, if you're here from Joe's stream, nice. Thanks for stopping by. He could not stop my Ferrothorn, though. 8-0, baby. Taking down Joe in our path. Nothing could stop us thus far. This team is busted. This team is absolutely... Oh, not Slash, I know. Joe says GG. GG. Wait, they banned you? Are you saying Joe banned you? Oh yeah, big GG. Big GG to Joe. It was close. He played it correctly, but I think we just had the team matchup. We totally had team matchup on that one. All right, next mystery dungeon song. It's probably a sad song. We don't want that. Yeah. All right. Who cares what the loser said? I'm here for the winner. Attaboy, let's go. That's what I thought. 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4. Thank you for the follow. 8-0. We're definitely number one. No shot that we're not number one. 16-14. Beating Joe, the only person who was 1590 from what I saw. There's no way that's not number one. We still got an hour and a half to go. Now watch me go 0-8. Watch me go 8-0 to 8-8. You thought you'd seen everything? You're about to see a man lose all of his pride. Let's see what we got. B-boy 15-16. Not too bad. I'm muted? Am I muted? What? My mic volume bar is moving. You played B-boy a second ago? They got Hat Didi. Oh, not anymore? Okay. Might have been a weird... Twitch is weird, man. What tour is this? It is Sierra's ladder tournament. Very cool stuff. I do talk quietly sometimes, though, so no surprise there. I do want to go Thundy. I want to go Thundy Cinderace. Yeah, I want to go Thundy Cinderace. With Feeny T-Tar in the back. First game, I'm not bringing Ferrothorn to. I only don't want Pharaoh because I feel like Mystical Fire Hatterene and Flamethrower Selly and Fire Move Entei. And this kind of covers all of their stuff except Rotom really well. And Rotom's like not that good against me. The only question is if they lead Hat Didi, do I double switch? Because I kind of hate that. I kind of hate doing that, but we'll run with it. We'll run with it. This guy is going to be the one to take me down. They let Hat Didi on me. Well, we got different teams, though. Leading Hat Didi into Feeny is kind of an odd thing as well. Oh, I got to go to the bathroom. Why did I start another game? Been drinking too much water here. I guess maybe I could max Lightning. Oh, they go indeed. Well, this is pretty dope. That's what bottles are for. Yo, you guys don't have a pee drawer in your gaming room? Come on, guys. That's like so 2020 not having it. Run an ad. All right. Well, no. I'll run the ad between the game. I don't want to shortchange anybody here. So they were not seed on Indeedee. The fact that they were Life Orb. I got you. I'll run it afterwards. I think we just coaching max Lightning Indeedee. Doesn't that knock out? Maybe I should have max Airstreamed, but I kind of feel like I couldn't run to the bathroom, man. I would lose this game. If I went away, I would time out and lose. So I gotta wait till after this game. I feel like we could see the Selly switching out as well. I don't know. Maybe they max it? Yo, is Koba about to clutch us up here? Is Koba Berry Cinderace about to clutch up? I can see it. I should have Airstream. I should have totally Airstream. I don't think I needed the speed for anything, but if Selly Airstreams, that could be bad. No, they just follow me. So we get that off. I don't know what Selly's going for. What is Selly going for here? Maybe it's just a Leech Seed? Gino, thank you for the follow. Meteor Beam crit? Please no. Please no. Bruno said they were they were Leech Seed. Why would they be Meteor Beam? Why would they be Meteor Beam and Leech Seed? I could see it though. I could see it. Maybe it's an Air Slash. We live that, right? My banana came. Yo, big pog. Love that. Are they hitting Cinderace, though? It'd be funny if they hit Cinderace. It'd be really funny if they hit Cinderace here. That's what I thought. You thought you knew the threat. You really did. Love that. Alright, we're going to double up Selly here with Pyro Ball and Max Lightning. Because I feel like they might protect Indeedee. They might protect Indeedee. They would never protect the Selly or Max Guard or anything weird. That's funny, right? My Cinderace is a fighting type. They don't expect coaching Cinderace. They will now. I'm sure you know, right? When you come up with a meme idea, you got everybody. No one ever expects it when you're the only one using it. Then like a week later, someone sees the team and they're like, oh, I saw that. You're not going to get away with that. But for now, I'm the only one doing this. So like the people who aren't trying to reinvent the wheel here probably haven't thought of it before. They do follow me. It's fine. I Pyro Ball just to knock out the Indeedee first as well. And then, you know, Max Lightning. Please, please, Cinderace, don't miss again. Oh my god. Hey, I've never seen the Pyro Ball animation before, guys. I've never seen the Pyro Ball animation. That's the first time we've hit a Pyro Ball this whole stream. I think we're like 1 for 4 now. The meme becomes reality. It's so true. Look at that. Knocking out Selly, no shot. +1 Life Orb. He could have Dynamaxed, I guess, but it wouldn't really matter. I mean, if you look at the team, if you look at the paste I put, an exclamation point team, you'll see the Cinderace has a lot of bulk. We're actually really bulky. Yeah, first time Cole was used, that is, yeah, same idea. Nobody really knew what it did. Didn't expect it. Well, they knew what it did, but they didn't know how to stop it. Ante-Rotom. What do I do? I got Feeny. Oh, why did I do that? I got Feeny and I got T-Tar. I feel like I always hit the Rotom. Coaching, hit the Rotom. Hit that up. T-Tar probably cleans up later after that. He can't burn me. He can't burn my T-Tar. Super speedy Rotom might be troublesome here, but I don't think they would max guard. If they do max guard, I can double tap Entei next. Oh, nice. 9-0. A fan of coaching Cinderace, I'm sold. It's really good with Thundy. It's really good with Thundy. And like I said, court change is like you shut down Grimmsnarl. It's like, it's so cool. Alright, guys, I'm going to run an ad here once I pull up Twitch. I'm running to the bathroom for 30 seconds, 30-second ad. You stick around, I really appreciate it. It is, you know, not a lot of time, and it supports the stream. It would mean a lot to me if you stuck around. So, anyways, I'll be back in like 30 seconds. We're going to keep this absolute amazing run going, and I will be right back. I beat Sierra, it's lit. Yo, nice, nice. What's going on? We're back. Alright, running it. 16-26. I've never gone 9-0 like this in a ladder tourney. Mudsdale put in work. Yeah, Mudsdale seems really good in that matchup as well. It's all like an interaction of how well because your Mudsdale's really good against that team, ignoring Kartana, and their Kartana's really good against your team, ignoring Incin and Zapdos. So it's kind of like you gotta play around whose Pokemon that's kind of good is gonna beat them first. Oh, nice. Oh, we're still gaming. We're still 9-0, bro. Probably already won the whole thing. I don't know. Joe ought to be messaging her. I need Lando. How does she adjust? Let's think about this. How does she adjust that is spooky for me? I guess the adjustment would be that she doesn't sack her Incin turn 1. But even then, I'm pretty cool with it. I'm just going to do the same thing. I still think we got a good matchup. Isn't that Joe's team? I mean, him and Sierra are using the same team. That's what I was going to say. Yeah. Putting in that work. Yo, I prepped a bit for this. Prepped a bit. I just like this format a lot more. I got to be honest. Yeah. That's totally what I was going to say. Where'd you guys think I was going with that? Trick plus D-Max Chomp? I could see that. Well, it's just like, if they don't get Incin on the field in a good spot, Pharaoh just wins. I spit coffee, yo. You're welcome. You're welcome. You know, people just said that they should, no. I kept trying to think of other ones. There's other directions that could go, but you guys, if you know, you know. Come on. This turn I'm gonna mix it up, and we're gonna Airstream coaching. Airstream coaching. Airstream coaching. A 17 team, but Togekiss. Yeah? Wait. Yeah. Togekiss is over, like, a Coco. I feel like they'd have a Coco there. Right? Trix, Rabbit, and Will Smith. Yo. Very, very accurate descriptions. Will Smith is receiving some coaching here. No more restricted mons? Yes, finally. Glory be. No more restricted mons. We're having a good time. So we're maxing. She stays in with Togekiss. To be expected. And there's a couple ways this could go. Right. She could decide that she just wants to yawn me. But that would still mean that she's not rock falling me, which I'm pretty okay with. Or she could decide that she just wants to straight up follow me here. But I feel like we might actually get a knockout if she just straight up follow me's. I got my plays. I got my plays planned out for like the whole game already almost. Just Okamon, thank you for the follow. I don't know why. My brain went to read your name as Just Obama. So you're welcome for that bit of knowledge. Follow me's, yeah. Unfortunately, you cannot follow me coaching. Love that. Waddles, what's up? Is that... Nice. Nice emote. Get the boost. If this knocks out, I think we just win. I don't... What? What is this? What is this strategy? How did I make such a demonic strategy here, guys? Why'd you not like the restricted format? It just felt like because it was short, people started running dumber things, and dumb things work better in a one restricted format. That's the short of it. The format was so short that nobody cared to run good things. And at least with this format, it's longer, there are less dumb things, and we can have a good time. I'm now ranked 15th, big pog. What's your record, or what, like your rating? That's a Sportive Cinderace? Yo, exclamation point team will get you the team. It's all out there. I got nothing to hide here. Go check it out. It's cool stuff. There's a note about one thing that I have wrong in the paste, but 1535, we don't talk about that. That's fair. I've seen a shocking amount of people who are negative, which is odd. Feeny comes in. Feeny comes in. Feeny comes in. I have a play, but I don't love it. I'll do it. I'm just going in. I'm just going in. I'm just going in. Feeny does protect. Okay, so Feeny does protect, but this is about to do 8 million. Plus 2 Life Orb, Max Lightning. What I'm theorizing, what I'm building up here, is A, it looks like she got a lower roll on the Rockfall than Joe did, so now I really think we might live. And B, that puts it into a coaching Earthquake range. And the coaching Earthquake is how I'm gonna clean this game up. That's what we're gonna do. So even if a Rockfall does come out, A, we might live it. Maybe. That'd be funny if we do. Haha. Oh, whatever. Lando coming in, that's all that matters. And we know they're not like Barry Feeny on this team. So they're leftovers. We're in a good spot. We get the Intimidate off. We get the +1 defense off. Porygon, not threatening. Incin, not really threatening. Kartana, maybe if she crits everything, but don't think Kartana's really going to be too bad. She would have to fire a max move into my Cinderace, though. And I don't think that would knock out. If I'm a fighting type Cinderace, I don't think a max Quake knocks out my Cinderace. I do not believe that. You cannot convince me that that is the case. Not superpower. Oh, but if I Earthquake myself, it would. Coaching Earthquake. Bada boop. Peace, good luck, have fun. Thank you. Thank you for stopping by tonight. Feeny goes down. I think her best play would be to switch Feeny to whatever she has and try to preserve it that way. Yeah, that's a good play. But if it's like Instant, it takes a lot of damage. If it's like... If this Earthquake does over half, I think we just win. Because if this Earthquake does over half, then we just Earthquake body press the Instant again, and it should be fine. If this Earthquake doesn't do over half, that means I have to superpower it next turn. And that's kind of dumb, but like it's fine. She's rock falling into my Lando. Yeah, not doing a lot. Even though they're Life Orb, that does like no damage. Earthquake, how much you doing? Oh yes. Oh yeah. Over half to the instant. I think Citrus Berry on the instant though. Yep, Citrus Berry coming out. I think we just coaching Earthquake again. I see no reason to stop coaching. Because she could go for Swords Dance with Chomp. She could go for Swords Dance on Chomp. But I think I match that with coachings pretty easily. And barring some insane flinches, this should be okay. Because like Fake Out Lando's Swords Dance is probably her best play. But barring like 2 flinches, I think I just win. Because I'm at neutral right now, but 1 more coaching puts me at +1. 2 more coachings if she goes for Fake Out Swords Dance puts me at +2. And then a +2 Earthquake probably knocks out Chomp with Eternal Life Orb. So, Coach Bunny's fun. Jeremy's not watching this stream, and I'm mad at him because this was his idea. This was fully Jeremy's idea. She just goes for the Fake Out Rock Slide. Super respectable, but Cinderace not going to get knocked out of that because my Cinderace is a fighting type. Mono fighting Cinderace. Earthquake not doing enough. I think there's no reason to Pyro Ball because I wouldn't court change. So I'm just going to coaching. Worst case scenario is a Rock Slide crit or flinch onto Lando plus a parting shot. But even then, we keep the Cinderace. If she's clicking Rock Slide, we keep Cinderace. We have seen 0 Grimmsnarl yet so far, by the way. Oh, it's an Earthquake. Oh. She decided she wants to actually prioritize getting rid of the Cinderace, but fun fact, my Earthquake is now a single target. I didn't know if my Earthquake would knock out her Chomp from the range it was at with like double target, but now that she knocked out all of our other Pokemon, we get the single target, we knock out the Chomp, and that's going to be a good game. 10-0. Do I stop? Do I stop playing? Just to win it? Do I stop playing just to win it, or do we go out like a buster? Just keep playing and lose all of our games. Nobody's even close. Nobody's even close. Joe's the closest, and he's like 40 points. He's like 40 points below me. Keep going, there's no prize? Yeah, pride, bro. Pride. I took out Joe and Sierra, like, God Gamer. 10-0. Yeah, we beat Joe and Sierra today. And Bruno. I'm putting you on that list, too. Monkey, monkey, monkey. I don't have monkey. You know, it's funny, I had a different team I was going to bring today. And that team would have surely been bad. Not like terrible, but not 10-0 good. Just don't lose. Perfect advice. Thank you for that. It's not that impressive to Mimi. Like I said, you played that almost perfectly. I was very shook. I was very shook for most of that. Oh, whoops. My 10-0 goes off the screen. My 10-0 doesn't fit on my camera anymore. Even beat regular Porygon. Yo, big pog. This tournament has been tough. Alright, guys? Tournament's been a toughie. 1637. I think Joe's the closest, and he's probably like 1590. We're literally first by like 40 points right now. If I somehow hit 1700s, I'm stopping. I'm just done there. Like, that's it. We're done. But we only have 53 minutes left. So realistically, I only get 5 more games. And if I win all 5, I could hit 1500. So I don't think we'll be stopping anytime early. I'm at number 5 exact. What's your rating? Yeah, I literally had to move the record because it was so one-sided. No one shall challenge my might. The ladder is all afraid of me. Meta spec? I don't like my matchup against that's pretty rough. I'm glad you're fighting that, not me. That was what the Rotom Heat was there for originally. So, glad I'm not facing that now. I'm already at 17. I knew it. I knew it. I knew you were in this tournament. I mean, you literally are Mr. Number 1 ladder. So I wouldn't actually be shocked if that was true, but I don't think it is. But I wouldn't even be shocked. You got the laddering spirit. No one wants to fight. This is like the night. This is like the night that we hit number 1. And then there was just no one else in Master Ball. Oh, nice. Joe again. Nope. BOE 1565. Oh, it's this guy. It's this guy. Who faced this? Who faced this guy? Bruno, did you face this guy? Was this Artillery Big Pug. It's me you face him? Alright, what you got any info? Because I'm scared. I'm gonna go Feeny, T-Tar, Pharaoh, Fondi, maybe? Pogtillery. Yo, if I lose to Octillery, I think that's time to stop. T-Tar, Pharaoh, Feeny. I'm not scared of the Octillery. Famous last words. I'm not scared of the Octillery. I'm scared of the Greedent. I'm quite scared of the Greedent, I must say. I'm anti-leading Hat and Indeedee, or any variant of like going Trick Room, but if they lead like Indeedee Greedent, things could go south quite quickly. I guess Pharaoh's good against that though. Greedent's just like slower than Pharaoh, isn't it? If I'm 22. Is Greedent slower than that? I don't think so, actually. Do I want Lando or Thundy? Lando or Thundy? Lando or Thundy? I don't know. Lando or Thundy? I'm going to say Thundy. I'm going to regret it. I'm going to regret that, I think. Because if they go Hat and Indeedee, I just Rock Slide Muddy Water. And we're like very happy. And then Pharaoh Thorn can endgame. Both base 20. Oh, it's a speed time. Because I knew Greedent was slower than Snorlax. I just didn't know if Greedent was slower than Pharaoh. Indeedee Porygon. So this is a great spot. They probably get Terrain though, which I kind of hate. I wish they didn't get Terrain here. Don't get Terrain. Indeedee's Psychic Surge. Indeedee's Psychic Surge. Indeedee's Psychic Surge activated. No. That's unfortunate. Now, the reason to run Greedent is because it's super slow. Slower than Lax. Was Berry on Cinderace? Koba. Koba Berry. Exactly what you'd expect, right? Alright, well, because they led P2, what are you going to trade? Misty, Misty. Oh my god. Why didn't I trace Misty Surge? I would have so stayed in if it traced Misty Surge. I'm going to go Pharaoh here. And just Rock Slide. That's a first. Yes, I am an innovator. I must say. Lost to a Regidrago with a D-Seed. Maybe I won. It depends when. It depends when. Has to be before the results screen. Pass out confusion. Jersey Fitz hit himself in confusion. As my second ball was dropping, you probably got the win then. Probably. He's just going to follow me Trick Room here, and that's fine. That's pretty fine. Indeed, he might have Mystical Fire, and I would hate that. But I do believe I should probably double back to Finny after this turn. I don't see much of a reason to stay in. I don't see much of a reason for Pharaoh to stay in. Yeah, we do take those. We absolutely take those. Now, I don't know that to be a fact, Bruno. That's my guess on how it works. But that might be it. That might be the case. So hopefully you get that dub. I feel like we see Mystical Fire come out, so I'm going to go Finny. No reason to stay in here. I have my Ferrothorn for the end game against Glacier. And for now, we're just chipping away at both of these kind of passive Pokemon, I would say. Facing Joe. Let's get it. Let's get it. Wins Little Cup. We might do it like Thursday. Thursday or next weekend. Thursday or next weekend. I wouldn't want to do it too early in the week. Little Cup coming? Yeah, well, we were trying to do other metas. Is that Glacier? No, Hatterene. What the heck? We were trying to do other metas so we could, like, Joe at 16-16. Oh, well, you know, whatever. That's amateur hour. We were trying to do other metas. Please hit Hatterene. Oh, come on, bro. We were trying to do other metas so that we could ignore the sadness that was Series 8. But I'm not too inspired to do other metas at the moment because we're, like, you know, enjoying this format. So we don't really need to diverge too hard from that. I'm going to switch T-Tar and Calm Mind. I'm not in love with this play. I'm really not in love with that play. If I would have hit the Rock Slide on Hatterene, I would have felt like we just won right now, but... Hey, Joe thought that clip was funny too, so you should watch that. Oh, goodness. Yeah, they're gonna, like, max... Okay, I think they max Starfall my Ferrothorn slot right away. And that's why I switched. Could be a Mindstorm. Mindstorm would be sad. Mindstorm into, like, the Faney would be really unfortunate. Yeah. Well, Smite into Faney would also be unfortunate. But yeah, Smite should come on to Pharaoh. That does 8 million. But we also have the Misty Terrain up. So no Confusion, which is the large one. Eerie Impulse, yeah. Edu's Dance. Let's see what this is.
So how do I do a second?
That is a great dance. What was that for? What would that have possibly been for? Alright, so I'm going to straight away Body Press the Porygon. And also Moonblast the Porygon, I think. He is a redeemed to dance. Oh, okay. 2 more turns of Trick Room. Actually, Body Pressing and Calm Minding again is actually probably the sauce. Keep that Porygon nice and low. Probably not dead. But if he doesn't Eerie Impulse, we get to our boosted stats. We just got to trade the Ferrothorn off right now. We ditch Ferrothorn for a turn of their max, which is good enough, honestly. We have Thundee in the back to max. I feel like Thundee T-Tar cleans this one up. And we just need to incentivize a... Oh, the Eerie Impulse that turn. I thought they would have recovered, which is why I Calm Minded. Kind of sad now that I didn't. Kind of sad I didn't Moonblast. Moonblast would have taken that Porygon out, would have been really nice. Took a T-Tar or Thundy? Swapping Finny at some point could be good. Going T-Tar and swapping to Thundy would be nice. Going to T-Tar and swapping to Thundy would be cool. Right up to the fact that they would confuse my Thundy. They would confuse my Thundurus because it's not on the ground. So my instinct, my gamer instinct, is to go T-Tar and then just stay in and like sponge a hit or protect or Max Guard. Is Max Guard the call? Max Guard switch to Thundy. I really don't want to max T-Tar. But I guess I have to. Well, Max Guard, if this dude Eerie Impulses my Thundy, cool. I don't think they will, but that would be pretty dope, I will be honest. We should see a Recover come out, which is exactly why I need to get Feeny off the field. Kappa, thank you for the follow. Kappa ID. I listened to your name. Guys, we're so close to 4K followers, by the way. I don't think this is refreshed. Let me refresh it. We're at 3,910 followers. So if you're not following, it would be super, super dope, honestly, if you would follow the stream. Obviously, only if you're liking what you're seeing and enjoy the content. But we're so close to 4K. I've been streaming. If we could hit 4K before I have streamed for a year, that would be super cool. Like I said, I started streaming about a year ago. We got 10 days till the anniversary is coming up, and we got 90 more followers, which would be pretty awesome. If their Max Smite does not go into T-Tar, I'm just sad. Great. Max Smite goes into T-Tar. Do we see a Recover? No. Somehow. Somehow we do not see a Recover. Is Porygon die? Porygon died there. Well, they go Indeedee. Okay. Trick reminds me of Foul Play Impulse. I guess so. Oh wait, did we see? Did we see Foul Play? Oh, okay, yeah, I was gonna say. The last has to be Glacier. I want to say we Darkness and switch to Feeny. Oh, I'm actually 10-0. No, I'm actually 10-0. Very much actually 10-0. I would not lie. Maybe we Knuckle. Knuckle Fly? Is that the play? Yeah, that is the play. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. Because next turn when Trick Room's up, I can Knuckle again. And that'll be really dope. That'll be really dope, actually. Yeah, big pog. We are actually 10-0. I'm smashing this tournament. We beat Joe. Guys, I wasn't looking. With another Max Knuckle KO. Guys, I wasn't looking. Please, someone help. Did that Max Knuckle do half? I don't know where he started. Or did it do enough where 1.5 Max Knuckle would knock him out? I'm assuming yes. The way it looked, sure, thanks. The way it looked before, it should have. It did have, okay, cool. Yeah, because we Max Knuckle, we fly. This should just win. He has no Dynamax. We got a Feeny in the back. Indeedee's got a Helping Hand, but that's fine. We're Max T-Tar. Like, there's no way. Flybot a miss? Don't say that. Don't say that. Paul says yes. Alright, I take that. That did half. I'm honestly kind of appalled. Grossed out. Did way too much. We Max Knuckle again. Goodbye, Indeedee. It didn't matter now, actually, because they Helping Handed. It didn't matter if it KO'd or not. As long as Fly hits, we should be good. Until it's Octillery in the back, and we just don't have an Octillery answer. Fly connects. Too good. Too good at this game. Knocks out Hattering. I always trust Paul. You have 7 regional wins. How do I not trust you? That's like five more than me. It is Glacier. I think double superpower just knocks this one out. 6? Oh, my bad, my bad. Set Renner, thank you for the follow. My bad. Too many wins, too many wins. Yeah, superpower. They both have +2 attack. Let me just verify that. Both have +2 attack. Yeah, like one of these superpowers takes the horse out. I thought you and Wolf had 7, or does Wolf have 7 and you have 6? No, you're tied. You're tied. It's in your bio. Lost because they didn't bring artillery. Facts. Artillery gets energy ball. That dude could have beat my Feeny. That dude totally could have beat my Feeny if he had energy ball. High horsepower definitely gonna knock me out, but I'd be shocked. +2 life orb superpower. And Jay, thank you for the follow. 80. What are we at? 80? 88 away. 88 followers away. I'm just gonna keep saying it. And Glacier is gone. Also gets flash cannon. Slightly less good for Feeny, but you know. 11-0. I can only play for 48 minutes more. If I don't lose in the next 48 minutes, like, there's nothing I can do about that. The fact that I haven't had... the fact that I haven't had to take the word undefeated out of my stream title is bonkers to me. I thought I was going to have to get rid of it in, like, one game or something. Getting Pokemon... Oh, wait, getting Pokemon Sword on Friday. Any tips for a new player? Have you played Pokemon, or are you looking for competitive tips? Those are two different things, I would say. 8-up, what's up? But yeah, to get Pokemon, raids are amazing. Raids are so good. They've made it so easy to get good Pokemon. Does number 1 get a prize? It's just for fun, but I just need to solidify that I'm good at this game. I told people when Series 9 came back, I would be good again. And I have to show that. So, this was the first opportunity. Playing Chris Allen at 1506. It's my first Venusaur of the day. Cinderace, Tyranitar. Tyranitar's really good. 1650 looking clean. I know. One more win and you're safe. I think one more win and no one could pass me. Like physically pass me. So I want to go Thundurus Cinderace because it's really funny and it works. I just don't know how I deal with Feeny. I don't want to bring Pharaoh, but I also don't want to be in a Calm Mind War. Good luck. I don't know what's going on, but it seems like you're doing great. I am. Thank you. This is it's just an online tournament. Any other day except today, I would tell you everything you'd ever want to know. But today I'm trying to focus up and win. So if you come back any other day, we stream 5 days a week, and we can talk more about some stuff. Thundurus Cinderace is good. Tyranitar is good. Feeny Pharaoh. Feeny's good. Pharaoh's good against everything that's not Torkoal. I want to go Pharaoh. Doesn't count? I mean, it's true, but like... Pharaoh, Feeny. I'm so torn. I'm gonna regret this. But yeah, you know, I'm playing in some online best of 3 tournaments soon. We'll definitely have some battles against other high level players, as I actually enjoy this format now. Who? What? Last time I checked, that thing doesn't learn Trick Room. That's not Venusaur. Dynamax Glacier. Well, it's funny, right? Because it's actually threatening because I'm not an offensive Cinderace. If I had attack investment, I would be less scared. I do just want a Pyro Ball Knuckle. What Pokemon do I have? T-Tar Pharaoh? Yeah, like, this seems right. Chauncey, thank you with the follow. The trainer jumps on its back in Trick Rooms. Yo, that would be Calyrex Trainer Rider. It'd be nuts. I could coach, but I feel like the Knuckle and the Pyro Ball... The way I'm seeing it is I do this, and then if Thundy dies, T-Tar comes in, I coach Rock Slide, and it gets a double knockout. They're maxing. Somebody's going big right now. They have Descendants. I don't know why they led this. Sad fact, it's threatening. It's actually really threatening. Yeah, Pyro Ball and Sun should still do a lot. I mean, I'm 12 attack, Jolly. Good damage. Not great. Their policy, we're dying. Somebody dies. Now, they should hit my Thundy, you know, and it'll make sense. This is pretty much where I expect it to be. Is that +1 Rock Slide range? I don't know. I don't know. Heat Wave. He's faster with the Torkoal. He Hailstorms? Thunders, yeah. I don't know if I can Coaching Rock Slide. I think it's always the play. Now, Ruby, I mostly agree with you, but always trying to be optimal is the right, you know. Because I do go T-Tar. It's just like I could Pyro Ball. I could Pyro Ball the Glacier at almost no cost. But I really want to say that knocks out. But no, I'm gonna be safe. And I know I'm saying I'm gonna be safe by having a chance of missing 2 moves, but I think Pyro Ball Rock Slide is better. 2-4 with Pyros, it's true. It's true. Torkoal switching as well. Well, the thing that I thought, my favorite Rock Slide switching. Also, Pyro Ball's at +1. That's the other reason. Pyro Ball's at +1 here. Okay, Rock Slide would have knocked out. We're Sash, so it doesn't matter. No, we're Sash. We don't lose that. We're Sash T-Tar. Are we happy about it? No. But do we auto lose? Also no. Is Glacier in Assurance range? Is Glacier in Assurance range? You need a new Cinderace, bro? Yeah, I know. Alright, well, here's everything, I guess. I'm Pyro Balling the Thundurus, and I have to hit. Like, I don't know where this goes. Scarf Thundy better not be. Yeah, that HP on T-Tar was, like, enormous because they have the Torkoal. Eh? This is still doable. This is still very doable. Cinderace is 1 for 5. Yeah, I've hit 1 out of 5 Pyro Balls tonight. Max Guards, very questionable play. Thank you. Second time I've seen the Pyro Ball animation tonight. Oh my goodness. Thundy goes down. I don't know what you go to though. Like, do you send in your Torkoal in front here? Do you go Venu? Like, would you go Venu here? What would come in here? Huh. Torkoal and Venu. So The way I envision this going, if this was their switches, is I'm gonna protect switch to Pharaoh. Next thing with the follow. I'm gonna protect switch to Pharaoh. And then, like, if they're not Sash on Venu, and I get, like, slightly lucky, I win. But if I had, imagine if I had full HP on T-Tar in this situation, though. Imagine if I had full HP on T-Tar. Would have been easy peasy, over squeezy, done and out. Hitting that Pyro Ball would have been phenomenal. Earth Power's the ace. Do we see a Heat Wave or an Eruption? If we saw Eruption, that was a big throw. But we do not. Rockslide Pyro Ball would have worked? No. You mean last turn where I protect switched? Because Sun's up and I die. Venu outspeeds my Cinderace. Now I Rock Slide Pyro Ball, and I hope they're not Sash Venu. This is such a Sash Venu team, though. It sucks, but this is such a Sash Venu team. I thought it missed again. Yeah, we get a flinch, we're good. If Rock Slide does enough and Cinderace lives, we're good. Okay, he's dead. Single target Rock Slide might put him in +1 Pyro Ball range. We can also dodge a Heat Wave. Dodging a Heat Wave is huge. Flinching is winning. That might be in Pyro Ball range. Let's go! Suck on that! Don't dodge my Pyro Balls. Wait. Anyways, Cinderace sucks. Tyranitar, too good. Busted, even. Now we coaching superpower. Let's go. Forfeit the game? Not in a tournament, bro. Not in a tournament. I forgot to turn it off. Somebody refund that. I said it right before you got here, but I forgot to turn it off, and so I didn't get to it. Undefeated, baby. Let's go. I could have said no. I'm not gonna say it. 12-0. We're like 1660. The world is against me, and I'm still undefeated. Another game where Ace just doesn't die. I know, isn't it so weird? BDD rank 1599. Thank you. You're doing God's work. I couldn't possibly lose this tournament now. That's what I was gonna say, Jersey. Yes, but I also wasn't gonna say it. 1560. Bam, on the nose. Called that. Good job. Thank you. Yes. We're gaming hard. We're literally 12-0. We're literally 12-0. And usually I cap. Do you win anything in first place? Pride. Who are we playing? Why? Why again? What was his rating? What was his rating? I didn't see what his rating was. Is he like second? Okay, Darmanta, what's up, bro? 5 months? Thank you for the 5 months. 1611? This dude. Why am I facing Joe twice? Oh my goodness. Thank you for the 5 months. We are smashing and trashing tonight. This is great. 1611. I mean, I do the same thing. This is my game 3 against this team. Best of 3 versus Joe. If I win this game too, I'm gonna upload it as best of 3 versus Joe UX9. That'd be really funny. Fundy, Cinder, Pharaoh, Lando. Does he adapt? Is there any way I play? Boop. I got B-Boy again. Yeah. Well, I feel like there's only like, not a handful. Like there's a good amount of people in this tournament, but there's enough. There's a small enough amount where you can get duplicates, and you can we will see the same people sometimes. All right, we got Garchomp, Porygon. Where is my Will-O-Wisp? I really wish I had Will-O-Wisp right now. That would have been so sick. How many people entered? I was literally gonna say about 100. Do I have a single incentive not to max? Well, I guess I have a single incentive not to max, but I'm like super inclined just to smack this thing. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Stop me. Where are you going? Instant? Imagine he goes instant there. Imagine he went instant for that slot. Just trying to give me all the attack boosts. He tried to bait a knuckle. What he did is he tried to bait a fighting move. And I'm not going to bite because I have Pharaoh. I have no reason ever to go in on a fighting move on Porygon. I always target and prioritize the Garchomp. And especially Togekiss. After this, we prioritize Togekiss. But, I mean, I'd hit Chomp. I always hit Chomp after this. But he's going to max again, bruh. This is the time. Getting crit. Critteroonie. Critteroo. I'm ready for it. I'm out of water again. Sorry, that was really... I'm so sorry. That was so loud. I didn't expect popping the lid off of my cup would be so loud. I'm so sorry. Oh my goodness. I'm just so hyped right now. Max Guard? No. Max Guard would have been... Max Guard would have been crazy. Still prioritize Chomp though? I kind of can. Yeah. But Pharaoh doesn't deal with Kiss too well. Pharaoh doesn't like Kiss. And especially if he's got P2. If he's got P2 for my Lando, I don't really like dealing with the Togekiss. You go Rockfall. Watch him Rockfall my Cinderace. No. Imagine. He gets an average roll. The first Rockfall that hit us left us at like 120. Sierra's left us at 142, and that left us at 138. So. Average roll. Big money, no whammies. What to do? Yeah, I feel like this is pretty straightforward. Popping the lid ASMR, was it good? I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I think I do afford to hit Chomp. We coaching again. He can, if he redirects here, I'm pretty cool with that. I am perfectly fine with taking Chomp or taking Togekiss, and it looks like he's giving me Chomp, which is really, really cool. Because it means that Thundy lives. Thundy lives another turn, which is amazing. He could yawn, but I guaranteed live. Like, he can't kill me here. You know? He could Dazzle. Dazzle's actually a pretty funny option to hit Cinderace super effectively, but I should live one. Should live one Dazzle. Yeah, fair enough, I guess. Crits the Thundy while he's at it. He is Crit Kiss, right? I don't need to know, but even if someone tells me after this battle, I'm pretty sure he's Crit Kiss. Oh, we're playing Joe again, by the way, Avi. We're playing Joe again. It one time wasn't enough. It is Crit Kiss? Yes, I thought. Do we go Pharaoh or do we go Lando? Pharaoh. I go Pharaoh, and if he goes instant, I double the Lando. Ooh, nobody should go instant because he's got Fake Out. He's going to Fake Out me. He's going to Fake Out my Thundy. Yeah, he goes instant, he fakes out Thundy. Follow me, Air Slash. I'm pretty sure last one's Yawn. Shouldn't be Heat Wave. There's no shot it's Heat Wave. Gamer time. How much have I missed? A lot. We're 12-0. We've beaten Joe now once, maybe twice. Gamer play. Body press the instant. I need this Thundy for the Togekiss, man. I need the Thundy. He's gonna fake it out. No shot you blitz here. No shot in the world you flare blitz the Pharaoh. And this should put him in Rock Slide range, and that's I'm big schmoovin' if that's the case. Fake Out goes down into the Lando. He has it, but he doesn't crit. He did not crit. Yes. Let's go, Pharaoh Thorn. You absolute Chad. He didn't crit. It is Heat Wave Kiss. Slightly late there on the you know, on the information right there, but I see that now. All right. My Pharaoh's a little low, I would say. By the way, it's Heat Wave Kiss. Thank you. Yeah. Maddie McFly. Perfect. Thank you for that. Thank you for the info. Yeah, he's probably faster than Lando, which kind of sucks, but I think Protect is always my play. Protect Rock Slide. Do you still win, though? It's a toss-up. By the way, it's Fake Out instant. Man. If he Heat Waves, I think I win. If he, like, dazzles and crits my Lando, we're sad. If I'm faster than Togekiss, we're very happy. But I don't think I'm faster than Togekiss. I am. That did not do enough. That did not do enough. Heat Waves again, that's good for me. Oh, that's really good for me. Okay, so here's the way that this is set up. Let's talk. Let's talk about this. So, Joe has set this up where if I Rock Slide and he goes Incin for P2, my Rock Slide will fail to knockout. So I think he's actually going to go Incin for Togekiss. Because if I just, like, save Pharaoh and I Rock Slide here, he loses too much. So I'm actually going to Rock Slide Leech Seed Porygon and go in on either... Okay, he makes this play. Either I do knock out with this Rock Slide, or I flinch, or he misses Heat Wave. So I made a misplay here by not preserving Pharaoh. I should have switched Pharaoh Thorn this turn. We do connect Rock Slide. Does it knock out, or... Oh, that's so close. Does it flinch? No, and he connects the Heat Wave. Man, never lucky. And he goes down. Oh, that's bad. Crits Lando. As long as there's no burn... This is dicey. Because Sandstorm goes away. Sandstorm going away was optimal. Like, crazy, crazy optimal there. This is really close. So here's what happens. Let me lay this one out for you. Incin has a toss-up right now. Incin could fake out. No, I think he wins by always fake outing. I think he wins by always fake outing my Thundy. No, but he fakes out Thundy, I Rock Slide, I win. But if I protect, he dazzles. I'm just gonna protect Rock Slide. This is a nuts play. If he switch, okay, you ready for his best play? I'm gonna be losing my mind if he makes this play. His best play is follow me, switch to Porygon. Follow me, switch to Porygon, wins him the game instantly. Switch is Kiss. Okay. That seems like a throw. As long as he doesn't Parting Shot Lando. As long as he doesn't Parting Shot Lando, or I get a flinch. He fakes out? Fakes out Lando. Oh, no. Wait, that's kind of fine. Earthquake, Superpower, P2. I just got to go in on this killing. If this doesn't knock out, I lose. This is the game right here. If this doesn't knock out, GG's. Joe has got me. Or he makes the play. Yeah, I didn't have a play that worked around that. I could have clicked Rock Slide there. But like Thundy, I would have had to go for the double in front of Porygon, and that's nuts. You can't tell me that's my correct play. Going for the double in front of a Porygon that Trick Room's and wins. I guess I should have called it out. We can still win on like 4 Rock Slide flinches, so fun times, I guess. But am I -1 attack? Do you win? I don't think so. I don't think so. Unless I'm neutral attack, which I don't think I am, and get like a bunch of flinches. Think -1? Fiery Rock. Think of the follow. Am I -1? -1 spells my doom. Yeah. Since I'm -1, I have to get like 6 flinches and then superpower. No, it's only really like 3 or 4 flinches, but nah, you gotta try attack. We might live 1, maybe, from 44 because we're best, but probably not. All right, Joe is our first loss, guys. I hate to say it. Hate to say it, I couldn't do it. Hey, it's because he had Heat Wave on Kiss. I didn't know that. I would play that so differently if I knew he had Heat Wave Kiss. I'm leaving this stream. Dang it. Not undefeated. Alright. Do I play another? It was a good one. Yeah, it was a good one. I think I definitely threw. I think I definitely threw that. I should have rock slided one more time for sure. Keep going. All right. 1641. Oh, I'm so low. Joe's probably like 1630 now. Joe's gonna catch up. Joe could definitely win this tournament if I don't keep playing. Is it 15 like the IC? No, it's 25. Like, who's Joe? Yeah, you beat me to it. You got it. It's lonely at the top here. No one to face. No one to face off against. By the way, if you're new here, exclamation point team gets you the team if you want it. It's free real estate here, guys. It's a great team. If you're looking for something to try out Series 9 with, be sure to try out coaching. It's so good. Joe Mama UX9. Joe again. Did Joe get a battle? Did Joe get a game? Because that's just unfair at that point. Should make it a rental? I can make it a rental, yeah. Stick around for the end of the stream if you want a rental, guys. This rental will be going out. Not ranked battle. The only thing with rentals is we don't have an online ladder until, like, when, you know, the end of the month. But I'm down if people want a rental. End of the stream. I'm still number 1, but, like, nobody's surprised. Joe's catching up to me. I think some tournaments allow you to use rentals, but, you know, at that point, it's kind of just better to make it yourself. But I'll make it. I'll make it. No harm. It'll be something to tweet out with my haha number 1 tweet after we pass Joe, you know. Series 19 ranked and having some success. You're saying you've been bringing it on the Series 8 ladder? Because that is... Oof. That's a rough task, doing that. I would not want to do that. Joe again! No. P2... No, PZ? We've played every single Porygon tonight, boys. Every single one. Porygon, Porygon 2, and Porygon Z. All of them. I want to go Thundy... T-Tar? Thundy, T-Tar, Pharaoh, Feeny. Lando? Lando's probably better. Love eating those delicious water spots while you're using Gastrodon or something. Lando's good. T-Tar's good. Pharaoh's good. Thundy's great. Yeah, I'm chilling with this. My Cinderace is a fighting type here though, Beta, so you gotta understand. I'm a coaching main here. We are only a fighting type. Do I go Feeny? Probably not Feeny. I'm just debating leading Landorus. Because if we go Thundy Lando, it lets me pivot a little bit better, but it gives me like a little less immediate offense. I think I'll do it though. I think I'm gonna lead that and still bring that in the back. I think we'll do that. Leading Lando lets me pivot slightly better. And, especially if they lead Rillaboom, which I don't think they will. It just allows me to kind of bring in Pharaoh a little safer. Double Genie. This is not your grandparents' Double Genie, though. This is a new revamped. I've been using this in Series 7, so it's nothing new. Stock Togekiss comes out. Does Max Knuckle Earthquake knock this thing out? Is that even worth it? I don't think it is. Like, I think I just U-turn. I think I just Wild Charge U-turn. I don't have much of a reason to like Earthquake or anything. Because cycling Intimidates on this thing is pretty cool, and getting in Pharaoh is pretty cool. Because Max Knuckle Earthquake is tempting, but I feel like there's Shuka, and so that play is all for nothing. Wild Charge U-turn, don't show me the Protect Kiss. What? What is that switch? They called the Earthquake, good thing I didn't go for it. Kiss does protect. Okay, yeah, I guess I should have U-turned the Rillaboom slot. I knew I should have. I locked in a little too fast. That U-turn would have been spicy. That U-turn would have been so spicy. I think I'm going to max Lightning and U-turn here. I think that's just the call. I don't really want to max anybody except Thundy, and, you know, unless my Landorus goes down to a single Grassy Glide, which only happens if they're banded, this is a reasonably safe. Stop redeeming that! It's a tournament! I forgot to turn it off. Somebody refund it. Somebody refund it. Always one of those guys. We've had 3 of them so far. I forgot to turn it off. And you might ask, can't you turn it off now? Yes, but I'm just lazy and like seeing chaos. So, can I? Yes. Will I? No. But definitely refund that. Kiss goes for the double, fails it. Yeah, I was gonna say they're probably Wackenberry. Give me points, please. We have some mods; they can refund it. Hopefully. So Max Lightning not enough to knock out. You turn. My mind says I should go Pharaoh and just Iron Defense. Like straight up just Iron Defense. I think that's what I'm gonna go with. Would they really protect stock? I don't care. I'm gonna Airstream here. Iron Defense. If I face another Heat Wave Kiss, I'm gonna lose my mind. Kiss switching out the Rillaboom. Bop bop. It's too easy. It's just too easy. Though that is concerning. His switch makes me think he has a way to hit Pharaoh, which would be Heat Wave. We've only seen Protect as it went for a double, but we do take Rilla, which is cool. P2 cart lead sweeping the Gigas. Well, what did they go for? They probably couldn't stop Trick Room, right? He crashed stock. It doesn't learn that, does it? Please tell me that's made up and not true. Please, please, say it. Psych. Say psych. Iron Defense. They probably Trick Room. I can see a Trick Room. I can see a Rock Slide. I can see a Body Press, I guess. But Trick Room makes the most sense. Yeah. It does? I don't like that. Does get Heat Crash. That's so spooky. I hate that. Never went Trick Room, just kept Steel Spiking the Weezing. Oh, that's fair. They were Galarian, yeah. So, I don't think I lose Thundurus here. So I'm going to Lightning and I'm going to Protect. Yes. I'm scared of a Heat Wave Togekiss. Am I scarred from, emotionally scarred from last game? Yes. Is he Dynamaxing and going to Max Flare my Ferrothorn? Probably also yes. No, that's stock. That's fine. Non-step fires, doo-doo. Also, Heat Crash doesn't work on Dynamaxes, so... Do we live a Rockfall if he's not in Life Orb? Pharaoh Protect. If I don't see a Heat Wave this turn, I'm just going in. Toga... And on that win, fair enough, fair enough. Live, 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 live. Ah, you suck. Time to go in. I guess so. Is he gonna get an attack boost though? Defense boost is fine by me because I can go Lando. I can go Lando, Body Press, Rock Slide. That's pretty okay. Looking at their back mons, Gastro's not too bad. I think they had a Thundy in there somewhere. No, no, they had Togekiss, stock, Gastro. They have a Thundy? P2? The heck was their last Pokemon? Oh, Rotom Heat. Yeah, that's bad. But it's fine because I have my T-Tar. That wouldn't kill. He's not Life Orb. He's not Life Orb. -1? Okay, yeah, no shot. I was so confident on that. There was no way. Body press doing a reasonable amount. He's +2 defense. Can't expect it to do too much. Oh. My bow 12-1, yes sir. We are smashing it tonight. How many turns of Trick Room? 2. I can work with 2. Yeah, 2 is not bad. Rock Slide and Body Press again. Yeah. 12-2? Don't say that. Doubters. Follow me. Body Press gotta KO this thing. He's gonna be +3 defense Togekiss, but if Body Press into Sand doesn't kill him, I'm just shocked. I got nothing. At that point, I got nothing. Now, we beat this stock easy. They probably got Rotom in the back, and I think I can beat that down. That stock's -1. -1 attack, +3 defense. If their last isn't Rotom Heat, we just win. Their last should be Rotom Heat, though. Is that in Sand Chip range? Okay. Alright. I was scared there for a moment. I'm going to be honest. Oh, +1. It's +1. My bad. My bad. It's +1 from policy. The attack stat doesn't really matter, though. Because I have a Sash T-Tar. And we have a Ferrothorn. It is Rotom Heat. Have you maxed? Yes, I maxed early. How do I play this? 1 turn of Trick Room. 1 turn of Trick Room, he's going to Overheat. Probably Body Press T-Tar. If I go for the Rock Slide on Rotom and Protect, I think that would lock the game if Rock Slide 2-hit KOs and he doesn't double tap T-Tar. But that would be a throw if Rotom is faster than my T-Tar. But that'd be insane because I'm 124 speed, I think. 124. Yo, we about to get Stakataka, man. No, I think we Rock Slide. Rock Slide Protect should be safe. Because 2 Rock Slides takes out Rotom Heat, Body Press outspeeds the stock. Unless he clicks Rock Slide here. What? Stonks! What the heck? That was garbage. Semi-rocky afternoon, but overall a good weekend. Hey, I feel that. I feel that. Hopefully we don't lose this game and I can make it a little better. Yeah, that was a little odd. That was a little odd play. I must be honest. I mean, it's cool. I've got Rock Slide. Guys, I have the move Rock Slide. We're fine. I think I hit the Rotom. Oh, it's Goggles? Well, that means it's not Citrus, which is good. Yeah, we hit Rotom here. Rock Slide Flinch. Hey, he's faster. I think we just stop. We got 10 minutes left. Let's just stop 12-2. Same record of 12-2. Is Joe playing his last one? Is Joe 12-2 now and getting another game? Because then I gotta go for glory. Told you to dodge it? I forgot. I thought I would get Rock Slide. I thought I'd Rock Slide flinch him. I went in on the Rock Slide flinch instead of the you know, other stuff. Joe 12-2 at 1641 before his current game. Oh yeah, there's like no shot I beat him then. I'll play my last out, but Joe probably passes me. He needs to lose and I need to win. Saw an ad for a new Kia, so I'm back. Yo, welcome back. Love that sub privilege, though. No ads here. So yeah, if I win and he loses, we pass him, I'm pretty sure. But if he wins his current game, there's nothing I can do about it. He's in a game. That's what I'm saying. If he loses the one he's in right now, and I win this one I'm in right now. Just nice watching. I'll try to catch you next stream. Alright, sounds good. Hope you have a good night. Thanks for the follow and everything. Well, that's the thing. We couldn't get that dodge. We needed that dodge. I feel like I brought the bad luck with me. Nah. We were having worse luck before you got here, I will tell you. The luck was bad before you got here. We've been losing and the luck's been fine. The luck was not what has been bringing us downfall. Come on, battle. Let's get one more battle. Battle. I'll say it again. It's lonely here at the top. So how's everyone's days? Nice. Play Temtem. Does Temtem cost money? Whoops. I'll throw my record for you. Nah, you're good. You're good. It costs currency. We could though, honestly. I'm kind of interested. I want to, you know what? Follower goal. Follower goal for Temtem. I need 90, 96, or 86 more followers to 4K. That's what I want. I don't care about subs at the moment. I want followers. I want to hit 4K before my 1 year. We're never going to find an opponent. We're going to be searching till 9 p.m. That's just, I've resigned it. I've signed, you know. Wants to get caught in 4K. I do. I want my streaming year to be caught in 4K. It'd be nice. Is Joe winning? Let's pull up Joe's stream. You know, that's a good idea. Ah, shoot. I just found an opponent. Looks like Joe might lose. I don't know. Hey, it's Buns.
Perfect. Okay, perfect.
My boy Buns. Yo, Weedle, screw Pokemon. Let's do a Temtem collab. That's what we need. That's what we're... Subathon when? I was thinking about doing that for the 1 year, but it lines up really. My 1 year aligns up like the week before finals, so I might do one after my finals is over. That's what I'm thinking. I'm being a good boy in school this year, so I'm a pro Temer. Temer? They don't even call them Tamers. Oh yeah, I want to do Mario 3D as well at some point. Didn't take a month. I'd consider it. Yo, it takes a month. Oh my gosh. Are you streaming finals? Maybe. I might stream some art from my finals. This guy let Instant Whimsicott into me. He let Instant Whimsicott into me last time. So he's clearly not going to do that again. But I don't know how he gets much better. So takes a month to get a team though. That's kind of garbo, I will say. It's kind of upsetting. Playing through is fun? Okay, that's what I'd be doing. I'd be playing through. Whimsicott Thunderous. Yo, I'm gonna court change turn 1. I don't know. Yeah. I don't have the game yet, so I gotta do that. Jeremy, you late man. We're 12-2 with coaching Cinderace. It's been awesome right up until like the last 2 games. I think we airstream Whimsicott and we court change right away to steal their Talon. That should be the play, right? We want to take it as fast as possible. Since it's not made by Nintendo, it's kind of difficult to cheat in. Fair. Nintendo has the best. I didn't say that. Don't cheat in Nintendo games. Yeah, we've been destroying it. We beat Joe game 1. Joe beat me game 2. I think I threw. I probably had a safe win con there. of rock sliding one more time on the kiss and going for the double, but they're going to max as well. We're guaranteed to live a life orb hit from their Thunderous 100% of the time. 100% of the time we live a life orb hit from their Thunderous on our Cinderace because our Pokemon is boolin'. Unless they're adamant. Then it's a roll that we really hate. But they wouldn't be adamant Thunderous in this economy. Tailwind, psych, that's mine. Thanks for the Tailwind, dog. They're lightninging my Thunderous. Interesting. Does half. After a coaching, that's not going to 2-hit KO, which is pretty cool. If they're not Sash Whimsicott, we keep speed control for the rest of the game as well, which is really, really nice. Court change, we become a normal type. My Tailwind. Yeah, busted. That Tailwind you saw, that's mine now. And we get the Airstream. Hopefully there's not Sash. Hopefully they're not Sash. They are Sash. That's fine. That's okay. I think I'm just going to Airstream Whims again and coaching. That makes sense. Airstreaming Whims and coaching makes a lot of sense. An amazing animation. I would bet money you've never seen that animation. I bet money none of you have ever seen that animation in game. I'm not actually betting it, but no shot. No one's ever seen that before. Coaching Airstream. They have? Yeah, they probably put a lot into that animation. They're like, oh, singles players, they're going to use this all the time. Helping Hand. Okay. Seen it plenty, give me the money. What are you doing? Why have you seen it plenty? Why have you seen it as well, Bruno? What are you guys doing where you've seen that animation? I'm shocked they didn't match my Tailwind, and now I'm mad because I Airstreamed again. Airstreaming up. They did Helping Hand, but that just negates the coaching boost, so we're still going to live another Lightning. I saw it against me back in May. Now, see, that makes sense. Against you in a weird ladder would make sense. Oh, true, Bruno, you did. You made that in game though? I guess I just assumed you. Wait, I might die. I might die. No, live, you beautiful monster. Oh, you suck. Oh, he crit. Oh, that's unfortunate. Jeremy, why are you in here? Get out of here. Sucks. Do I go Pharaoh? Guess I go Pharaoh. I'll leave after this game. This is the last game. The tournament ends at 9. Can I have Jeremy's mod? Jeremy does his mod proud. In Sin. Yo, hate to see it. Guys, being mod's not that fun. You gotta do everything I say, you know? Joe lost? Oh, no, that means I gotta win. Oh, shoot. I have to, like, go straight up into a body press. I have to go straight up into a coaching body press on the Ensign. That's, like, the only thing I have here. He might get another game. He might. He may. He fake outs. Yo, that's pretty cool. I should have Iron Defense, though. Kobo Berry! Is he not Life Orb? Do I live this? This is 209 PM? Yeah, 6 to 9. Let's go! Kobo Berry Cinderace. This dude's losing his mind. He got another game. Nah. Joe LX9. Haha. Body press gonna do half, but half is not enough in this situation. Exactly half. Oh, I can coaching protect. Yo, I can coaching protect. Coaching protect's gonna be a sick play. Coaching protect. Good stuff. Good stuff. Joe sucks. Close. No, so me and Joe were pretty good friends. I wouldn't insult him too much, but I'd be lying if I didn't have another, like, I had a few alts with his name in it. Joe and I mean, I'll be honest, I didn't know how I was going to formulate that sentence at the start, so I kind of fumbled it. Were you Joe's ego on Twitter? No. I wish I could own that. I really wish I could. Tailwind's gone. We go Lando. Now, here's the thing. I feel like you have control over the Twitch account. What does that even mean? How? I want to say I Leech Seed Thundy. I want to say I Leech Seed Thundy. Iron Defense. Because he would fly here. I want to say I Iron Defense and Earthquake. Yeah, I like that. I like that. He superpowers. Please don't be in Earthquake range. No, that's not it. Okay, perfect. That's great. That's great. Named Joel UX9. What are you, that guy from Poke Bros? I'm kidding. That's one of them's named Joel. That's kind of funny. But Ainson gonna go down. Pharaoh's at a good amount of HP. What's the command? It's number 1. Huh, that wasn't it? Oh no, that was it. There we go. Yeah, you confused my Nightbot for a second. Guys, if you're thinking of leaving after this game because Joe got another game, please stick around with me. If you're here rooting for me, I'm gonna be watching Joe's stream after this, and we can root for his demise together. So, unless you're a Joe fan, in which case I'm so sorry, I didn't mean it. I feel like U-turn or Rock Slide. He's gonna crit me, right? He's gonna crit me. That's what they do. Nice amount of HP. What do you mean? I'm at 80. It's not a funny number. I'm at +3 defense. I feel like he's going to crit me. I want to protect and I want to Rock Slide. And then I'll superpower the Absol and then we'll win. Looks like Joe's going to win. No. Foul play. Good move coming out from my opponent. Shouldn't matter too much. As long as they didn't double tap my Lando. Oh, Thundy died anyways. Okay, we win. We win that game. Let me pull Joe's stream back up. Okay. Yeah, so body press superpower. Alright, we're switching over. We're switching over to the Joe cam. Oh, I'm facing the wrong way. Where am I? Camera? No, I didn't want properties.
Rock slide? Yes. Let's go, baby.
All right. Let's see what we got. I'll check my final rating real quick. I can't check it. Won't let me check it.
Him again. Yeah. Hey, Beta, thank you for the 100 bits, bro.
Beta, what are you doing? 77777.
Keep it up also 70 Odecillion 777 Undecillion 777 Decillion 777 777.
All right, never mind. You're on my side. I like it. All right.
Dude, honestly,
Chelsea.
about the most trained crit kiss ever hatched. I mean,
77 quintillion 777
Oh my God.
quadrillion 777 trillion 777 billion 777 million 777,777.
That was pretty good. That was pretty good.
it was hatched.
Is that White Herb? I don't know. This looks like my crop is wrong here. This looks like Joe's probably gonna win this one.
It's over. We have destroyed.
He says it's over,
Thank you for the
unfortunately.
100 bits, bro.
I think my final rating would probably be around 1640, 1644 at most. Nope.
Dude, let's go, Toga crit.
Oh no, I killed the Cinderace, bro. You beat Joe, you're doing God's work. Thank you. I think I finished second though.
Spread on your crit kiss. It's like bulky modest. So it does more damage. Yo, Wayward with the 100 bits. Beta with the 100 bits. Damn.
Oh wait, it's over.
All right.
Electro Will?
0 ow pato 0 ow pato 0 ow pato 0 ow.
All right, well, Rip, 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 rip. We end up second. So I'll take a second.
I'm gonna try inverted exclamation mark, inverted exclamation mark,
Inverted exclamation mark. That's so funny.
Inverted exclamation mark, inverted exclamation mark, inverted.
He's gonna stop it.
I always win, bro.
Exclamation mark,
I
inverted
always
exclamation mark, inverted exclamation mark, inverted exclamation
Let's
mark,
fucking go,
inverted
baby.
exclamation mark, inverted exclamation mark, inverted exclamation mark.
Kind of you.
What we're about to see right now.
Loss.
I don't think
Damn.
we're gonna be able to see the results yet, right? Oh no, we can. Wait, let me get my Switch.
That's not right. Oh, that's from the last one. Okay, that's from the one before.
Oh, I was like,
for
yeah.
a second, I was gonna be like, what the fuck? Inverted exclamation mark, inverted exclamation mark. There we go. Okay. Okay, so we just gotta wait for the results.
Dang.
I'm assuming
Yeah,
we
Joe
won.
really
We
got
won
me.
The last one. Hopefully we win this one. But yeah, guys, thank you again for all the support. I appreciate
Alright,
you
well,
guys.
That's enough of that. I'm gonna turn my desktop audio down. Alright, well, everyone, thank you for watching. This was a pretty fun tournament, I will say. I wanted to play some Osu, but I think I'll just cut it for now. Get my homework done. Be a good boy. Tomorrow we'll do some, though. I got some really cool songs. I got some really nice songs to show you. So, got redeemed the raid. What do we got? I drew drone on brown onesie. I just beat him. He hated it. Yo, I want to see that. I want to see that. Nino Poker Bros? Let's go, Nino Poker Bros. Alright, guys. You're going to want to stick around for this raid. You are really going to want to stick around for this raid. Guys, thank you for the follow. Nino Poker Bros have the funniest intro. And I have them play it every time because I love it so much. So, if you guys are fans of comedy and like Pokemon, you're definitely going to want to go with this raid. It is so great. So high quality. Not the highest quality. Honestly, not to trash talk, but it's a little ghetto. But it's funny. It's funny. They put a lot of effort into it. They're some of the most passionate streamers I've seen on the platform. I think they really got some good stuff going on out there. So, anyways, be sure to drop some emotes when you get out there. If you haven't followed already, make sure you do. Come on. Show us intro. Yeah, make sure to spam that. Make sure to spam that when we get in there. I can't copy it for some reason. There we go. Copied. Alright, thank you for watching. Hope you guys have a good night. We got second. That's alright. I was kind of throwing, but this team's awesome. Make sure to test it yourself. I'll see you tomorrow with some more fun Pokemon content. Have a good night, guys.